Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Devil's Latest Issue podcast. I'm your host, Mr. Vegas. I'm joined as always by my wonderful co-host, Mr. Fatman T.
What are words? Move on.
We're also joined by our regular cutting co-host, the blue one himself, the resident STD. It's Echo. And we are also joined in the background by someone you cannot see at home. It's my Halloween decoration. Yay!
For those at home, it's pitiful. It is a single sheet of paper that he nailed to the wall with a vape.
Yes. That said piece of paper has a drawing of a vampire cupcake on it, and it says "Happy Halloween."
So that's what that was. I was trying to make out what that was supposed to be.
It's a little cupcake, but it's a vampire because it's got little vampire teeth, and it's wearing a little suit because I think it's neat.
Anyway, welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. It is Friday the 12th, not Friday the 13th, unfortunately.
Oh,
we missed it by a day.
God couldn't swing that one for me.
To be fair, I don't think God has really been paying attention to us as of late.
No,
I mean, I can't blame him. Like, if I was God, I'd just kind of look at it like.
Well, no, it's that time of year, you know. Like God's playing cribbage with Satan. It's that time of year, you know.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So let's get started, shall we? And what's been going on? Well, people being shot. More people being shot, being riots, and in general, America could be heading towards civil war.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Like,
Saka, what team are you gonna pick in your civil war? You gonna be Team Freedom or are you gonna be Team Nazi?
I'm gonna sit here in my basement and enact Operation Turtle.
Coward! You should fight for your fellow man. Be they born with such or otherwise, you should fight for your fellow man and your God-given freedoms.
Poland has issued Article 4 of the
Yes.
Come on. I'm waiting for Poland to issue that sweet Article 5 and just.
I'm waiting on 5. Yeah. I'm impressed that you know what an Article 5 is. Actually, I'm actually you've mildly impressed me today. Well played. You know something vaguely fucking vaguely
The only reason I know it is because if it's issued, like everyone in NATO is just kind of onto this, onto whoever NATO.
Well, not necessarily. Technically, what has to happen is the Article 5 has to be issued, and then the rest of NATO has to sit down, have a discussion, agree that the Article 5 has been justifiably issued, agree to answer the call of the Article 5, and then NATO just kind of goes onto the problem.
Well, and the last time NATO Article 5 was enacted was after 9/11.
Yes, it was.
Also, I've just read the news there. The ginger bastard himself has landed in Ukraine.
Which one?
Which one?
Harry.
What the fuck is Harry doing in Ukraine?
Harry Potter?
No, Prince Harry.
Yeah, he's being surprised.
Harry Windsor.
He's being surprised with Ukraine. I'm thinking what he's hoping for is that Putin takes a chance to shoot at him. Therefore, it gives the royal family legitimate reason to nuke Russia out of existence.
Oh yeah, because the royal family will give a shit if the problem child gets shot. Yeah.
You've got to save face, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, no, they wouldn't. Like, if the Queen was still alive, yeah, we'd be at war tomorrow. But let's be fair. King Charles don't give a flying fuck about that boy.
I mean, if his wife's there, I think it's just a random assassination attempt on his wife.
That would be an elaborate assassination attempt, yeah. Speaking of assassination attempts, there was a successful one this week.
Yes,
yeah. Yep.
That was a smooth segue. Well played, Brain.
Yes, just slide it in there, a bit of loop without any lube. Go ahead.
Now, people have lost their jobs. There's been, just general back and forth on Twitter, the typical shit.
Well, let's just say, wait.
The moment I saw people celebrating this actual that he was dead, it's just listen. I don't really give a shit about either side. Neither side has done shit for me. Right? Granted, I'm not, I'm not hurting for anything, right? But neither side has really done anything that would help me either way. What?
Brain cells.
Fuck off. But the way the immediate thought I had is the left has just given the right of march. This isn't going to end well.
Well, the left
See,
has done that already. The left have been doing that for a while now. Every time someone goes against them, like when Trump was running for election, the first thing the left side did was, shoot him in the head, blow his head off. And these are the congressmen doing this.
I mean, to be fair,
No, even to be fair, Charles. A political debate.
kind of.
No,
in hindsight, they had a point.
In hindsight, maybe, right? But if your whole thing of political discourse is we're the party of peace and love.
Oh yeah, that too.
Shoot him in the face.
100%.
Just shoot him in the face. Right? That way I don't have to fight against him. I don't have to risk losing. So just blow him in the face. That way I don't lose.
I always found that funny. Yeah, the party that preaches like tolerance is just like we don't like something you said. Bam, bam, bam.
Now people compare everyone to Hitler.
Oh yeah, it's like you disagree with one person, probably you're a Nazi. Yeah.
But I also like to compare the left side of shoot all my political opponents because I don't want to lose. It sounds very much like what's the name Putin. Mugabe did the same thing.
But to be fair,
does the same thing.
To be fair, Mugabe was a fascist, so
yes, so
that's cheating.
No,
the left are communist. They're just also, anarcho-communist.
But point still stands, right? They play like Trump's policies with Hitler, where they act on every time it comes to anyone going against them, is automatically shoot them, violence, kill them. How dare you dare do it? It's very similar to how the Mugabe's and the Kim Jong Uns of the world, deal with their political opponents.
You saying that, right? So like, do you remember back when there were like those what were they called? Fucking Chad zones or whatever. I forget what the fucking stupid acronym stood for, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember like some people were getting pulled out of the cars and beaten the shit out of by like the mobs, right? And then like yeah, those.
So you're telling me what I'm hearing, right, is for the last I don't know, all of human history, when the right was just doing violence against people that they disagreed with, that was a-okay, but the second the left do it back to the right, suddenly political violence is just wrong.
I'm not saying it's okay.
Right. I'm sorry, right. No, I'm going to correct him here because you're wrong. Every time, right, the right side of the aisle, where it could be conservative or even like the Tories on our side, they have once advocated for violence against their political opponents.
Correct, but every time there has been political violence, it's been a right-wing lunatic until the most recent of years.
That's the point, though. My point is, all right, on the political scale where you're supposed to be the leader and you're calling for violence against your political opponent, that's 10 times worse. Because now you're sanctioning violence against across the entire board. Instead of penalizing that one lunatic for committing violence, you as a leader have now sanctioned your entire political group to commit violence.
Oh, 100% correct.
Now, once has a right to do that, the left has constantly been doing that for the past 20 years.
Correct, but for the rest of human history, the right hasn't exactly stopped their fucking parties from doing it. Like, no one but the left had a problem when the right-wingers were fucking lynching the blacks now, were they? Like...
Right, before you get started on that one, what kind of state was the lynchings taking part in?
Most of them were white states.
Most of them were blue states. Most of them were Democrats.
Oh, I see. You meant fucking political color, not fucking...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
That was a genuine one. I misunderstood that one. That one is on me, actually. Sorry.
Nearly all the lynchings, all the redlining laws and all that type of stuff were done so by Democrats, not Republicans.
Correct, but that's because at the time the Democrats were, it was the other way around back then for who was left and who was right, because politics is funky. Fucking. Sorry, I tried to say fucky and funky at the same time. Because I was aiming for fucking funky, and my brain just gave up halfway through. And you ended up with flunky. Apparently I had a stroke is what happened. Fucking brain. I know we're tired, but come on. Let the coffee kick in and say the words.
Right, so the one who generally advocate the most violence and the most hatred laws have been traditionally Democrats. Not Republicans.
Yes, because again, politics is fucking funky. Hey, I got it that time. And like, who was left and who was right back then was the other way fucking round.
Even so, right. I'm just going to think of a political landscape that we've lived in. we currently live in, not the deep past, because that's irrelevant at the moment. The political we're living in now, only the left side of the aisle has basically praised assassination attempts and violence, and even called for violence against their political opponents. And these
Yes.
are not just on the street level; these are like people in Congress and at the
Yes.
Senate level.
Yes, because we're sick of being fucking killed.
You're the one advocating for the violence.
Yes, we are the ones advocating for violence because
The
we're
right side
sick of
isn't.
literally every time we beg for any modicum of fucking human decency, we get treated like we're the fucking arseholes.
Because you're acting like the arseholes.
Yes, we're acting like the arseholes now.
If I'm trying to talk to someone for the political bait, and the first words out their mouth is, "You should die," right? I am just going to throw your ass and not give you anything you fucking want.
Yes, and I fully agree with you on that point. You know, when it comes to just having a political discussion, correct, it is uncalled for to tell someone to go and fucking die. When someone is actively doing things politically, however, to worsen your fucking life and the life of your friends and family, causing untold levels of devastation, both economically and sociologically, to groups of people who were already disadvantaged, yeah, maybe, fucking maybe, you could understand someone saying that they would be okay with it if something happened to that fucking person. Like, fair.
Right.
No,
Hang on.
does this mean that-
No. Hang on. Before you keep going, you're blamed everything that happened to both the gays and the blacks and the migrants and the people of like less minorities on the Republicans only.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That is in no way what I am saying.
I'm just going to
Well,
pass 30 years here, not the past.
Right? That is even in the last 30 years. That is not what I'm saying. What I am fucking saying, however, right, is if you come out, right, as a political speaker and you say something to the effect of, I don't think, say for example, black women in particular should be allowed to vote, you should expect some people to decide that you don't deserve knees anymore.
Yeah, that's fair. Like talk shit.
Am I saying that like I agree with them taking the action to make you not have knees? Absolutely not, because that is bang out of order. But if they decide their opinion is that you don't deserve knees, and they express that verbally, that is their God-given fucking right, quite frankly.
And as your leader, know for the fact that your words can lead to actions. Because you're a leader.
Yes.
So you're saying, you know, we should go and shoot Trump. And you're surprised someone tried to shoot Trump at that point. And then you come out with...
No, I wouldn't have been surprised.
They missed. You should, right? Because that's what the problem is. January 6th, the whole thing about Trump was decided violence against the Biden administration to storm the White House, right? The whole charge on him was the fact he decided the riots happen.
Yes.
So by the same token, the left's using there, every member of the left should now be arrested and charged with the same crime.
Yes. And that was the entire point behind that, Fat Manty. The entire point behind calling for Trump to get shot, and like at that point, was when the last time Donald Trump incited violence, the consequences were diddly shit. So how about this time we incite the fucking violence, and we'll see if we get the same fucking reaction of diddly shit being the fucking consequence.
Except one problem with that, right? Did you listen to his speech?
Which one?
The one that's supposed to link to September to the riot.
Yes, I did, because we watched it live on the air.
Yeah, not once at any point did he say commit violence. Go attack
100% correct. Yes, no, I'm with you. I'm not saying they were correct. I'm merely explaining what their point was.
That's not the point, though. Not once has he ever said it. Yet they get away with saying it.
Yes. Because again, they were trying to prove a point of this motherfucker discreetly incited a fucking problem and the consequences were diddly shit.
Yes, it's straightforward.
Let's see if the same thing fucking happens this time. You'll notice that it did.
His one was peaceful protest. Unlike the Democrats earlier on during the BML riots, which was, go riot and destroy everything. You deserve it.
Yes. But again, notice how they still proved the point perfectly. You know, like, they were far more aggressive with the point, and the consequences were, once again, diddly shit.
No, the question was, Trump got shot at, and now another political speaker's been murdered.
Well, that, like, obviously, that's not what I meant by the consequences being diddly shit. I mean the consequences that should happen of, you incited violence, go to fucking jail.
Yes, which I agree with, because...
Obviously, there was social fucking, like, ramifications, but that's not what I was referring to.
This is supposed to take place in the actual Senate, Congress, right? Maybe a moment of silence.
Fucking come in.
For what purpose is the gentlelady for Colorado rise? Shh. Let's wait a minute. The House will be in order. The House will be in order. Shh.
What the fuck are
The
they
House
shouting
will
about?
be in order.
There's supposed to be
I don't know what they're shouting about.
There's supposed to be a minute silence for Charlie Kirk being assassinated, right?
I thought, like, because the minute silence happened, and then there was a voice of a woman who said something, prayer, something, and then another woman in the background went apeshit.
She said, "Join us in a moment of prayer for Charlie Kirk's, I believe, family." Because, like, I don't know if you guys know this, but like his kids saw that happen. Like,
Yes.
I feel like horrible for his kids. Like,
Yes.
Oh yeah, 100%.
like Charlie Kirk said some shit that I do not agree with, like at all, right? But
100%.
like his kids shouldn't have to suffer for that. It's the same. It's like I'm gonna go on a bit of a whinge here for a second.
Oh, go for it.
So, do you guys remember when the Minneapolis shooting happened? Like it happened at it was in a Catholic school, right?
Yes.
Was that the one this year?
It's
yeah,
one-
it was the one that just happened, like maybe.
Was that a couple weeks ago? Yeah.
Flatlands.
So a lot of people, I saw this mostly like just through like comments on Reddit and shit. Again, it's Reddit shithole, you know.
Yeah.
But like a lot of people were saying it's like oh, the kids deserved it because their parents were such religion, right? It's like the kids don't have a choice. Like what their parents believe in. Leave the kids the fucking alone. Jesus fucking Christ. Like I get.
Exactly.
Like it was the same thing happened when that flood down in Texas killed a couple, like about a dozen girls in summer camp.
Hang on, wait a minute. Texas can flood?
Yeah. It did.
Yes.
Since when the fuck did Texas have water in the first place? The fuck? No, I'm not even making a joke. Like I thought Texas was desert. What the fuck do you mean it floods?
Texas only 20% desert.
What the fuck? Since when?
That's forever.
Yeah.
I thought Texas was just all desert.
No.
I think you're
What do you
thinking
mean there's
of
other shit in Texas?
You're thinking of Arizona.
No, I'm Texas. You know, they got the big burgers and the football fucking nutheads and the Cowboys and shit. Oh fuck no, there'll be there'll be meadows and shit because cows.
Yeah. You gotta think Texas is the biggest producer of beef on the planet.
Yeah, that's just clicked of like their main export is beef. So there's got to be grasslands. And if there's grasslands, there's moisture. So I guess some of it will have water, so some of it can flood. Yeah, okay.
You gotta remember, the Mississippi River ends in Texas as well.
What does?
Mississippi River.
Fuck off, does it?
Yeah.
Huh. Fuck, that actually makes sense. Shit.
And so
I retract my point.
So there was a river that flooded. Then it was near a girls' summer, right? At least a dozen girls drowned, because it was a flash flood. They didn't have time to get everyone to safety. There were a lot of people that were like, "Oh, they deserved it because their parents are conservative." Leave the kids out of it.
Exactly.
They do not have a choice in this. They are fucking kids.
Well,
God,
I mean,
it just pisses me off so much.
Well, no, I mean, technically speaking, they did have a choice because they chose not to learn how to swim.
Fuck.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. I couldn't not.
Part of the point I was making is true, right? It's getting more and more cases, something terrible happens, a tragedy happens, a natural disaster happens, and mainly on the left side of the aisle at the moment, you get in, well, they deserve to die.
Yeah.
Well, fuck, they deserve to
And
die. They
lot of-
didn't
Hey,
disagree
fucking
with me.
order.
They deserve to be killed.
Hmm.
Right? So, I'm sorry, it's...
Ugh,
One question, who's the real sociopath?
I'm sorry I got so loud during that, but it pisses me off, and I haven't had it. Like I've been stewing with that anger for like a good couple.
Oh, we can tell.
It has been pissing me off.
No, you're. I mean, fuck. How many times have I gotten fucking heated on this show? You're good. Like, go for it.
Yeah, it's just.
Everything we heated about,
God.
right, is they're using tragically death.
It's like I don't. It's just like I don't care what side of the aisle you're on. Leave the kids out of it. They do not deserve to be in this hellhole that is this current. Leave them the fuck out of it. Let them grow. Let them have fun. They're kids. They're supposed to have fun. They're not supposed to understand this shit. Like I had to understand this shit a lot sooner than I wanted to, because just with my mom and my grandparents going back and forth, which is a whole another can of worms entirely.
Yeah.
Like let them be innocent and happy for as long as they can be. Leave them the fuck alone. It's not that hard. Jesus fucking you don't have to be some saint or anything, right? Say what you want. I don't fucking care. Just leave kids alone.
We're going to end this video because they got about 30 seconds. So it's...
Right. Okay.
The House will be in order.
What was that?
That's been trying to make sure I might keep cut off.
We will join prayer right after this, okay? The chair lays before the House a communication.
The house does not seem to be in order.
The House will be in order.
Never in fucking order.
I'm just waiting for the report of Glock and fire a couple shots into the air. The house will be in order.
Weirdly, that wouldn't be the first time that's happened in Congress.
Thank you all. The House will be in order. The chair lays before the House a communication.
Speaker, House of Representatives.
So that was Congress itself. It was today.
Yeah, but no, I want to make a quick point quickly, just to fucking make something a little bit clearer, at least about my standpoint on shit, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Right, because I said this to you like yesterday and the day before, Fat Mountain. I want to say it live on air as well, right? While I obviously I quite clearly I don't have a problem with fucking people saying shit, right? I understand why people say the shit they say, right?
Yeah.
I do wholeheartedly. I disagree with assassination, just as a standpoint, right? I'm not into it, right? I'll make jokes about Trump getting shot, right? I'll make jokes like any other asshole would. I don't actually want him to get shot. I'd rather he just kind of fucking retired and fucked off forever. But my general standpoint, especially with the Charlie Kirk shooting, is he's not Adolf Hitler. Right? He's not fucking Adolf Hitler. He wasn't Ho Chi Minh, right? He wasn't fucking your man, fucking Benito Mussolini, right? He wasn't any cunt like that, right? What led to countless people dying, endless suffering, all that shit, right?
Yeah.
He wasn't, fucking the Antichrist. Realistically, and I disagreed with him politically on a lot of things. Realistically, though, he wasn't that wrong, honestly. He was a fairly reasonable guy, politically speaking.
And he from what I've heard, I've never really watched one of his debates, but I from what I've heard, he was fairly respectable when he was debating with somebody. He wouldn't interrupt. He'd sit down, let them have their piece, and then he'd counter as a debate should. He wasn't constantly interrupting them, or he may have talked some shit. I'm not sure, but at least he probably did talk a little bit of shit.
I mean, probably.
I mean, every debater is gonna talk shit. I feel like.
Yeah, I don't know of any examples off the top of my head of Charlie Kirk talking shit, but statistically speaking, probably talked about shit here and there.
A wee bit of shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Usually,
But he wasn't over the top with his talking shit. I feel like I would be if I was debating somebody.
I mean, most of his points he didn't
I would immediately bring their mother into it.
Is most of them rooted in either actual data evidence-driven fact. Or more linked to his Christian ideology.
Yeah.
Usually.
Yeah.
He did say a couple out of line things, but you know.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes he was out of line, but yeah, sometimes he was out of line, but that's his prerogative.
Yeah,
You know?
who hasn't said some out of line shit though? To be fair.
You know, but that's very much what, like, the point I'm getting to is, like, again, like, he wasn't, fucking Hitler, etc., etc.
Yeah.
There was no justified reason to shoot the guy.
Actually, did you hear like that? Like fucking Twitter, Reddit, and everybody, like, a lot of people lost their jobs like within the 24 hours after he was shot because they made videos online celebrating that he was dead. People found it, reported them to their boss, and like they just didn't have a job when they woke up.
I don't blame them. Like,
I mean, I don't blame it either. If I'm a bot, like, say like in some weird future, I run a business, right?
Oh,
and I see one of my employees doing that kind of shit on the internet. It's like, I don't want my business to be associated with you. Fuck off, go away.
Exactly. Especially if it's like day off. See if it's like a couple of months has passed. And it's like, it's one video and it's like a joke and you're just like, politically he was an asshole, haha. Yeah, sure, like, whatever. But have the common decency and like let it sit for a bit,
Yeah.
Patriot Mobile
especially when like they're making or they were like making jokes about like his like kids or wife.
Exactly, because
I would not want that associated with this.
Absolutely not.
Like, no, don't, like, you're being fired. Go away.
Exactly.
And then I would make a public, and then this would just be me. I'd make a public statement. It's like, yo, like, this employee was let go. We do not associate with their behavior.
Yeah.
Like, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Business, like, political jargon, whatever the fuck, random bullshit. Go.
Yeah, I mean,
Patriot Mobile
like
stands
when the Queen died a couple of years ago. Like people, I'm sure everyone remembers when Queen Elizabeth passed a few years ago. There,
yes.
I cut a lot of people out of my life that were friends because like literally like the day within hours of the news breaking that the Queen had died, I had like people who were friends of mine putting jokes up online about it. I was like, nah. Like politically, if you disagree with the crown, that's you, right? You do that, and I've not a problem with that. I disagree, but go for it, right? Have the common fucking decency to wait till the bitch is cold in the fucking ground before you open your fucking mouth. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm still waiting for the Queen to read a play from the Gulag.
I mean, same, honestly. Like, frankly, she's not the hero we deserve, but she's the hero we fucking need right now. But like,
it's like it's a look, up in the sky. It's the bird. It's a plane. It's the Queen?
Oh, but like fucking, as I get there were people like that, like I've known since I was a young kid that I stopped talking to. Like I blocked them on all social media because they put one joke up the day the Queen died, and I was like, no, go away, no, get out, get out of my fucking life forever.
Actually, Scott, Patman T, before you start this, can I go make myself a sandwich real quick?
Yes,
go for it.
All right.
Like. Because I did, like, I'll just keep talking about the Queen death then while we're on Echo coming back.
I'm going to quickly leave.
Understandable. Like, but politically, I am like a little bit biased, right? I'm a little bit politically biased when it comes to the royal family because I did at the time. I was a big supporter of the royal family. Right? I adored Queen Elizabeth II. Frankly, she was my queen. Right? She was like I swore motherfucking fealty to that woman. I'm not swearing fealty to the new royals. It's not happening, right? Like, they're just, it's not for me. But at the same time, like, my actions and feelings and behaviors when Queen Elizabeth did pass didn't have anything to do with the fact that I supported the royal family. It's a respect thing. Right, like at the end of the day, whether you love the royal family, hate the royal family, or with any human being, right? Whether you love them or hate them, when someone dies, you don't make fun of that on the same fucking day. You give it time. You wait a little while because at the end of the day, there are people out there who did care about that person, right? Be it people that supported them politically, be it people that like knew them in real life, their friends, family, co-workers, whatever the case may be. There are other human beings out there that are fucking hurting when someone passes. You give them the fucking time and the space they need to fucking deal with that before you open your fucking mouth and say disrespectful shit about them. Right? Like, it's just the way it is. Like I said, I didn't agree with Charlie Kirk on a lot of shit. But he was still a fucking human being. At the end of the day, he was a human being. And there are people who did agree with him, and there are people that cared and loved for him. You know, and those people deserve to say goodbye to that person before people start opening the fucking mouth and just saying shit. You know, and it fucks me off. It fucks me off when someone fucking passes and people come out of the fucking woodwork and just say unhinged shit. Like, no. Give motherfuckers the chance to respectfully fucking deal with it and then give it, have your fun. Get a month, 2 months. Fucking, if you're really a piece of shit, give it a week. At least just give motherfuckers some fucking time. To fucking really process what the fuck happened. Fucking, it fucks me off. Ba. Fucking. Welcome back.
Yeah, it's one of those things that I find myself. That, I don't agree with some people. But the dead gives the family a chance to grieve and respect before you move on to handbasting.
Is it not even like necessarily like the family alone? Like, it doesn't end at the family. It's like family again, friends, even just like supporters and fans, people that did like that person. I've always been a big proponent of the idea of when someone dies, you let the fucking people that did give a shit about that person speak first, and the people that didn't like that motherfucker should be the last group to open their fucking mouth.
Here comes Echo.
Like fucking. The only exception to my rule is if you're someone that didn't like that person, but you're gonna open your mouth to say something fucking respectful. Then you can be in that first group.
Yeah.
But if you didn't like that motherfucker and you're gonna say some fucking just wrong shit, you speak last. Right? It's a sensible fucking rule.
I'm back.
Welcome back,
Echo. Song and that. And it's like gives you. I feel like home who have never counter cook yet. A flavour of what he was like to question him or debate him.
Yeah.
Right?
The cells.
No,
it's not about. No. I'm
I know,
speaking. I'm speaking. No, I'm speaking. No, I'm
cells,
speaking.
okay?
No, I'm speaking. No, I'm speaking.
Want to say it one more time?
No, I'm speaking.
Hello, everyone. I am Charlie Kirk, founder of Turning Point USA, and I am surrounded by 20 woke college kids. A woman is a female XX chromosomes. You tell me, what is a woman?
I think a woman is somebody who identifies as a woman.
Got it. So that's not a definition. That's like saying a table is something that identifies as a table. Give me an objective definition of how...
No, it's not. A table is an object.
Well, tell
a table can't identify as anything. It doesn't have choice.
You have to give me an objective definition of what a woman is.
If I decided right now that I wanted to identify as a woman, I would be a woman.
Okay, but that doesn't answer the question.
I know, but right now I'm a man, right? So if that happened right now, I'd be a woman.
So
once a person makes the decision to identify as a woman,
got it. No,
they're a woman.
That's a separate issue. What is a woman?
That's the definition.
No, I know, but you have to tell me what.
A person who identifies themselves as a woman.
But you have how do you know that they are that thing?
How do I don't need to know what.
Like, if you're identifying as a woman, what are you identifying as? Is the fucking question, you fucking diphead.
Yes.
Right? Like, it's like if you identify as a woman, what are you identifying as? What is a woman?
Yes.
It's not a difficult question to do the mental math to decipher, Bill.
I don't know if I should make that joke.
The problem is, though,
the
problem with that question is, though, I've seen it asked a lot, and the answer's always been, well, a woman is someone who identifies as a woman.
Well, I mean, at first, it's because it is a difficult question to answer, in fairness, but fucking...
Ooh, I don't know if I'm going to say that.
I wouldn't.
I almost said something.
I was like, given who we're friends with, I fucking wouldn't if I were you, buddy.
Yeah.
Given who I'm dating, I'm not gonna.
Well, that too, I suppose.
Yeah, have some self-censorship here. So you try to say his identification is someone with XX chromosomes is a woman. Which is very basic.
biologically not wrong.
Biologically, sure, if you have a like fucking third grade understanding of human biology, sure.
Yeah. As if it's like general position is like, biological sex and gender are linked as to two things, which again, it's not an egregious standpoint to have.
Yeah, because they are and they aren't. It's one of those things biology, sex and gender, yes, they are linked, but they're not mutually exclusive.
Yeah.
If
Not
I
that
want
they
to
need
know.
But there needs to be, you need to tell me what that thing is, though.
Somebody who. Okay,
You need to
sorry,
give
we're not
me-
getting anywhere. We're
you
not
need to-
getting
well,
anywhere.
no,
We're not
it's
getting
important because it's like saying a giraffe is a thing that looks like a giraffe, or a coyote is a thing that looks like a coyote. It's called circular reasoning. You have to give me a actual definition.
I don't have to. I did give you a definition.
No. You said that a woman is something that thinks they're a woman. That doesn't give me a definition.
Do you feel proud of yourself for debating college kids who are unprepared to speak in front of an audience like yourself? Hold on. You're 30 years old. We can agree you're 30 years old.
Doesn't he give like 6 weeks notice that like don't they advertise it at the college for like 6 weeks before he gets there?
Yes, they do.
So like you had 6 weeks to prepare to talk about it.
And you spent those 6 weeks getting fucked.
Yeah, like
Brittany with your fucking Starbucks in your right hand.
Yeah, like that's more time than you get for the fucking SATs. What are you on about?
Well, I love it. He's going about his age and he's 30 years old, and he's been college kids. Right? I'm sorry, but on most college-age students and university-age students, between the age of like 21 to 29.
I mean, yeah, that's what I know people that like have gone to college in America in their late 50s.
Yes.
Like college isn't an age exclusive thing. You can do it whenever.
Imagine being like a 50-year-old, like you just see like some 50-year-old campus, like campus security, like doesn't realize like there's like a 50-year-old that goes here. It's like, hey, sir, what are you doing here? Oh, I'm here. I go here. What do you mean? You're 50.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah. But it means
I know people that have done it.
The problem though, right? They say you're doing the debate for like actual ability of learning. So by debating, you actually learn the subject, which is common in universities to do. Right? So therefore,
and I think that's why universities do it. It's like so, like, hey, this is
it's one of the big things of a university is debating a topic, especially at the higher levels of learning.
Yeah, right. Like there's sometimes universities even have, and this is gonna be a shocker, a debate club.
Yes,
most high schools have these days.
I was about to say most high schools do as well.
Right. So the point is, if she's making like you're 30-year-old, therefore you can't debate me because I'm too young. That means she can't talk to any of the professors either.
Yeah,
because most of them are in their 60s and 70s.
Yeah, I was about to say most of them are like we're alive when the dinosaurs were.
Yeah, like Fat Man T.
Yes, I was quite about a Tyrannosaurus Rex as a pet. Thank you.
You're welcome. So tell me, what was it like feeding pine nuts to your pet fucking Sabretooth?
Scotty, that's the third time you've almost killed me with my own
Well,
drink.
it's quite interesting. You got to watch around with teeth a little bit, but it's not too bad. I've put the saber squirrel myself, but
I mean, who doesn't? The Sabretooth squirrel was just neat.
And yes, folks, that was a real thing.
Yes. It's such a shame chlamydia took out the Sabretooth fucking squirrel. That's also true.
Yeah.
Majority of the Sabretooth squirrel population was killed off by an early version of chlamydia.
It was, yes.
The same thing that's currently wiping out the koala bear.
No, that's AIDS. Koala bears.
No, it's also chlamydia. They're dying slowly of chlamydia, a lot of them.
Yeah.
Also, koala bears are one of the few animals on the planet that have a smooth brain.
Yeah.
Yeah. They are pretty stupid. They don't recognize the fucking the one they eat like a from what I remember the shit they eat is rather toxic, so they've got
it's highly toxic.
Yeah, so they've got to sleep most of the day to burn that toxic off. And they are so stupid, they will not recognize those leaves. They're branch.
They won't recognize leaves on the tree, no. They have to climb the tree, no, eat leaves.
Yeah, they've got to have it. No, it just has to be on the branch.
No, it has to be on the tree, actually.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, even
the branch has to still be attached to the tree.
You put a branch on the ground with your clip sleeve on, they won't touch it. They'll go try and climb the tree, trying to find it again. They are one of the dumbest animals on the planet. That's saying something for some of the animals on this planet.
I mean, yeah.
They did jellyfish without any brain cell, without a brain. Has no intelligence.
to be fair, that jellyfish is like a misnomer because like it doesn't have the organ, the brain, but it still has the ability to think because technically its whole body is a brain. It's complicated.
It's a weird little animal, that one.
It's one of those misnomer animals where it technically doesn't have a brain, but it does because it is a brain. It's weird.
Yeah, its tiny nerves act as a one giant brain cell.
Yeah, it's
jellyfish.
There's a species of jellyfish called the brainless jellyfish because it doesn't have an organ that you would call the brain because its entire body is the brain, like the organ brain. It is a living, sentient brain that essentially it's a brain with legs, but in the ocean, and it's not legs, it's tendrils, and said tendrils are like toxic-ish.
Have enough venom to kill anybody, and also has an electrical charge to fry your ass.
Yeah. Now, it's like people think, like, oh, they're, like, stupid because they've not got a brain. It's like, no, they're actually really smart for a jellyfish because they are a brain.
Yeah.
It's like saying a computer doesn't have a brain. It's like, yeah, but that's because every part of the computer individually is, outside of the power supply, is technically a brain. It's just a brain that specializes in a different job.
Give me a story, right? Basically, what the remedy of is the bloaters from Doom. Take the eye and the mouth of it.
Yeah. Same kind of an idea, yeah. It's just kind of a blob that is a brain.
Yeah.
Do you think that's a little bit silly?
Are you a voter?
I am a voter. I'm a
so
registered
I
voter.
vote and you vote. So I'm talking to voters of this country that will determine the future of Western civilization. That's what I'm doing here today. Yeah?
Hey.
Wait, hold on. How is it any different than a professor talking to you?
Is a professor talking to you?
There we go.
Who are you?
Well, important enough for you to come up to a microphone.
You create a company that's like.
I didn't see a face a brain trying to work there.
Like, just the dial up and it always just.
You know, do you think it's fair for you to come debate me? Are you a voter? Yes, I am. Well, I'm talking to voters about how the country works.
Yeah.
Well, who are you? Obviously important enough for you to come to the microphone and have got me.
Like, this is like, it is a good point. If you're old enough to be trusted to vote, you're old enough to talk about political issues.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
okay, maybe not me, but most people.
no, you are easily. You're old enough to talk politics. You're just stupid.
Again, even so like you, Echo, should have a base understanding of what policies are going on. Maybe on a very granddad side of it, we should have a very good idea of what.
I've got a general idea.
Yeah, that's more than enough. Because I say some of the more minutiae parts of politics and like debating can bog down like in certain like bills and acts and stuff, which don't really affect a lot of people or like a vast majority of the country. Fair enough, you might not understand those, but the overall broad strokes of what your party is aiming for, you should have a base understanding of what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously Echo doesn't because Echo doesn't fucking vote because Echo is a fucking write-off of a citizen, but you know what? I'm still mad that you refuse to vote. That genuinely fucking irritates me to a level that is hard to explain. Like, it bugs me out every... Right, no, I'm doing it, right? Every motherfucker out there, listen up, right? If you're old enough to vote, fucking vote. Like, I don't care if you don't agree with the people that are available. Fucking pick a name. Put your mark on the fucking paper and fucking tell the government who you'd rather be in charge. Even if they're both shit, pick one. I don't give a fuck. Right? As far as I'm good, right? You could pick someone who's fucking unlikely to win as the goddamn birthday party with Kanye West leading it, right? I don't give a fuck. Pick one. Use your goddamn ballot, put the name on the fucking paper, and vote, motherfucker. It's important. Vote. It bugs me. Stop. The only people that have an excuse are people that live like fucking 6 hours away from their nearest polling station. And even then, they've not got much of an excuse because you can do it via the post. Vote, assholes, vote. Alright, Jesus died for your sins so that you could have the God-given right to vote. Use it. Use your Jesus-given right of voting. Otherwise, Jesus died for nothing. Think about it, I'm not wrong. Right? Because, like, why was Jesus crucified? Because the Jewish people had a vote, and they came to a conclusion. They told Pontius Pilate to fucking crucify his ass. Jesus died to give you the right to vote. Because he died by the vote. Bada bing, bada boom. Now go vote. Like good Christians, go and vote. Unless you're not Christian. Then go vote like a good whatever denomination/religion insert here. Because either way, you've probably got a guy in your version of the Bible that died via the vote.
Yeah.
So go vote.
Probably not wrong, right? Because the fact of the truth is, in England, or in Britain, is if you don't vote, your vote automatically gets counted for whatever party is currently in power.
Correct.
And that. And that's it. If you don't vote, you can't whinge about politics.
Yes.
Like,
unless it's like you don't vote because you're too young to vote.
How am I? Sorry. Let's go through this. How am I a fascist?
No. Dude, like
Can you name one thing I believe that's fascist?
You believe that like you on shit.
But I'm such a bad fascist. I let the people who disagree in open mic to talk to me for 2 hours uninterrupted.
Okay.
I'm an awful fascist. I'm more like a free speech liberal of the 1970s, not a fascist.
But I just want to say Turning Point USA is a evil company that was funded by thousands of fracking companies, and that just...
No, it's not thousands, but we do have some frackers that give us money. But
yeah, and then all it is making the rich more rich.
Fascism to fracking.
That's all it is. That's all it is.
Also, Turning Point USA has been conservatives into universities where mostly Democrat.
I mean, yeah.
That's what it's for. And that's, yeah.
I don't know much about Turning Point USA. Charlie founded it, and that, like, at least from what I've heard, that it was like a fairly decent organization.
Essentially, it's an organization designed to bring more conservative speakers to universities where universities are traditionally more of a democratic platform.
Oh, okay.
If you go to most 90% of all universities across your country, you know, a good like 99% of all professors there are democratic or Marxist believers in general.
Okay, again, I'm happy to have a debate. I can see you're getting kind of fired up.
I'm sorry.
So, but why are we evil? Like, we're having a nice discussion.
Because
all of a sudden you're calling me like
because
a fascist.
It seems like you just want the rich get even more rich. Like
we haven't talked about the rich at all. I mean, so you don't even know my positions on this stuff. Under no circumstance ever should a man ever let a woman pay for a date, or you should split ever. No circumstance.
Even on the third, fourth, fifth.
What if it's the first date and you're just not into
it?
anything?
Okay, well let me.
Period.
Well, let me. Okay, so
what kind of world are we living in?
Well, hold on a second. I agree with you. If I'm dating a girl, I would pay for everything.
Everything.
Yeah, everything. However, I could see for other people that might be in a different financial position. You know, you pay for 10 dates and then she's like, you know what, I want to treat you.
Well, that's totally different. No, what we're talking about is like, oh, we're gonna alternate. Like, well, what's your serious? And she wants to take you out to something for a nice dinner, and you might. By the way, if you have the intent to marry, you're already like kind of blending finances. Like, I get that psychologically, but like if you're like, oh, we'll take turns. Like, oh, well, you know, you pay this time, I pay this time.
What's your advice to a girl who the guy she's currently seeing, he says that?
Oh, do not marry that man. But here's the thing: I feel like they should always
break
no,
off.
fair.
Yeah, that is 100%.
So I can't see the point where men say no, you won't pay for the date because you've seen them stories where a woman turns up with all her friends and demand you pay for it.
Okay, in that situation, yes, they
Yeah, and
like
that's because in that situation, I'm leaving the date before we have a chance to rack up a bill.
Yeah, it's just like,
yeah.
Oh, so you okay? Yeah. Like the moment I see like she's got friends. Okay, yo, waiter, I'm out. So have a good one, man. Peace.
I ain't even telling the waiter. I'm just getting up and going. Like, it's like they brought like one friend. Yeah, okay, sure, maybe, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be pesky, but I might tolerate it. If you bring like 10 motherfuckers, I'm going.
Yeah, it's like if it's the whole friend group, I'm throwing up deuces and disappearing.
Even the few arguments I generally have come up with this one is, you know, if I'm paying for the date, what's the woman bringing to the date? Usually.
Well, our company. Yeah, like,
yes,
clearly she's bringing something because you agreed to go on a date in the first place.
She got a fat ass.
Like, you're not lying, but like, yeah, exactly my point. There's something about that woman that you found attractive. That's what that bitch brings to the table.
She's bringing her dump truck to the table.
Now, personally, I would generally pay. At least if I'm asking the person out, I will pay.
Yeah.
Right. But if I'm being asked out, no, because I'm not the one doing the asking. They are.
I say, man, I probably on principle, like if I got asked out on a date, I'd probably cover like at least my share. Like if it's something like cheap, like if it's something like like I don't know, like mini golf or something, yeah, okay, fuck it, I'll cover it. It's fine. Like if it's like a shit mini golf place, like just spooky mini golf.
Oh yeah.
Right? Just no favorite. It's just spooky mini golf. Do it right. I'd pay for that. Right? It's like $5. Fuck it. Right?
$5 a round and like nachos for £2.
Yeah, I like fuck it. I don't care who invited us. It's fine. Whereas like if it's like you invite me out today and you take me to like a fucking 5-star Michelin restaurant, and nah, this was your choice. You're paying for this one. Like fair, fucking. I might like chip in like 20% or something, cover the tip and shit, but like this whole operation was your fucking idea. Whereas like if I'm inviting a person out to the date, yeah, I'm covering it. That's like there's because like I'll have pre-done the research of what is the place, what's the prices, what's the minimum I can spend, what's the max I'm going to spend. Like if like I'll do the math. Like if I bought one of fucking everything on that goddamn menu, right, at peak hours on a Saturday, right, including the drinks, how much is that going to set me back? It's $2,000. So at worst, I'm spending $2,000, right? Minimum, right? I can get a meal for two for about 20 quid. Right, that's our price range. Let's meet it in the middle. We'll call it 800 quid. Job done. Like I'm doing that pre-math.
What if Kevin tried to set me up a date once? Right, this is a weird story.
Oh boy.
Right?
Okay.
Now you know my personality already, right?
Yes.
Bear in mind, Kevin's known me way longer than you have.
Yes.
Right. The date he tried to set me up with was last. Right, is I didn't find it. According to him, she was in the same thing. Interested in the same thing I was. Right back then, when he'd done this one, I was like heavy into like more into biker culture and that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right. First thing she comes out with is a point of interest. Was she was a big fan of Big Brother and tennis.
I mean, fair. And to be fair, I don't mind tennis. Like, I'm not going to go out of my way to watch the tennis, but like, if it's on, like, I'm not going to change the channel.
No, you know way to watch it.
I mean, fair enough. Like,
and
it's like a fine sport, I guess. It's acceptable.
And then I think it was like a Care-Bears and My Little Pony was after that.
What?
And to be fair, pastel. Like, let's be fair. Pastel girly, best girly. Let's be fair.
No,
pastels are a great color palette.
Wasn't pastel? It was more like neon.
I mean, even then. I mean, technically, like you're looking at like neon pastel, but like like color theory fuckery. So like,
yes, but if your friend says this person has exact same interest as you, and first four is tennis, fucking Big Brother, K-Bears, and My Little Pony. Bear in mind, I'm dressed in biker leathers and metal.
I mean, in fairness, I'm into half of that. So like,
yeah,
but you try to set the up for me, right? You know my personality.
We can turn you into my Little Pony enjoyer. I just need a couple hours, some duct tape, and some lube.
No, I'm okay. Yeah, I like the Care Bears. I don't mind Big Brother. Like 2 out of 4 ain't bad.
I was talking to Fat Man T, but you're welcome to join this guy.
Echo wants to die, obviously.
I wouldn't be opposed to it.
No, Starla would get us in trouble.
It won't be a slow, painful painless ending. You will suffer.
As much as I would enjoy killing you, Starla would get pissy at me about it.
I don't know who Starla is, so I don't care.
Is Mrs.
I still don't care.
You should. She plays a lot of Paradox games. She's terrifying.
She's hold on. Actually, hold on. She finally got the hold on, let me go find it.
She's the type of bitch who spends like all the money on Paradox, unlike that fucking one we were playing and bought from DLCs for like 500 quid.
I had to break this to you, Fatmantic. That's not just Stellaris. That's every Paradox game that's like that. That's all of them.
This is like the most recent thing she did. In
Let me see.
EU4.
Yo, that's actually really cool.
Yeah, she did it because they're like she did it as like a send off to EU because they're EU5 soon, and she's planning on getting it and playing the fuck out of it. So I know I'm gonna like.
I don't even know where I'm looking for this.
It should be in your DMs. That's actually hype as fuck.
I didn't send it to Fat Minty. I just sent it to you because I didn't think he would understand what it was.
Oh, so she managed to get the One Faith and World Conqueror achievements.
Okay, that is impressive.
That is really cool.
Anyway, should we move back on?
Especially in EU4, because EU4's fucking religion system is scuffed.
How scuffed? She never really explained the religion system. She may have, but I don't remember much of it. So can I get a?
Do you have 16 hours?
No.
I do.
Then no, I cannot.
I do tomorrow. Not doing anything tomorrow. I don't.
I say if you start explaining the religion system, we're going to be here until Sunday. But I start the stream back up again for D&D.
So at the dawn of time,
long before time of the name, the first Spinjitzu master.
First Spinjitzu master.
Right, moving on.
Offer. They should pull out the credit card.
The woman? Of course not.
Just to offer.
No.
It's a nice gesture.
No. By the way, no. This is feminism. Feminism is that you have to be this like self-independent. This is not a nice gesture. It's you trying to be like egalitarian. No. You as women should want to be provided for. In fact, you should have an expectation that you as a woman are so important and so critical and so necessary and beautiful that it shouldn't even be a question.
Do you view democracy as an American value, something that's very important to the fabric of this country?
No. Where is democracy in the U.S. Constitution?
Oh, okay. So
No, hold on. Where is the word democracy?
I don't think the word democracy is in the Constitution.
So where is the word democracy in any of the founding fathers?
A lot of the founding fathers had extremely elitist viewpoints around who should...
Hold on. I just want to... You said the word democracy, so I want to get back to our roots.
Yes.
Where is democracy mentioned?
I don't...
In the Federalist Papers, the Constitution, or the Declaration?
I think it's good that this country has moved away from things that were explicitly believed by the founding
in the Federalist
fathers.
Papers, and it's mentioned negatively as a problem. So you ask me, is democracy a fundamental American value? I say no.
Okay.
Because I go back to our roots. And Hamilton, Madison, and Jay...
Oh, I know that Hamilton was anti-democracy.
No, well, hold on,
these
let me
people
finish.
thought that people should be
But
owned as
I want to be
property.
clear. I am pro-representative government,
Okay.
but I'm not pro-democracy. That's a big difference, and that distinction's important. But you asked very specifically about democracy, which is not an American value. It never has been and never should be, because what is democracy? Democracy is majority rule no matter what. That there's no provisions of checks and balances, no inalienable rights, no separation of powers, pure if the majority gets it, the majority wants it as quickly as possible.
I don't advocate pure democracy. I do understand that we live in a representative, like we live in a republic, and I understand these things.
You're a stochastic terrorist.
What is that?
You're targeting a minority group. You're targeting trans people
Got it.
specifically.
What is a woman?
What is it? That's a stupid ass question,
Oh.
dude. That's a dumbass question.
What is a woman, college student?
What is a woman? Oh, you're talking to a college student instead of like, I don't know, someone who has media training?
They can't answer what a woman is. It's not a trick question. What is a woman?
Yes, your college student should be able to answer the question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like I can vaguely answer that question. Like a college student should have no should have no problem. Like with this. Yeah, sorry, my brain fucking did a thing.
Is it rebooted now?
Yes, it has.
Vegas, you died?
No, I'm here. I'm just...
Yeah. I thought you were going to say something, then he stopped.
Yeah.
Well, there's a good chance I was going to, and then my brain turned the fuck off. I'll be honest, my caffeine's not kicked in yet, so I'm a little behind.
Both of us. We were both going to say shit, and then something...
My caffeine has not kicked in yet. I'm in yesterday still. You know, like I ain't here yet.
He's a little eepy.
Okay.
I'm very eepy. I've only been awake for like an hour. Alright, like my caffeine ain't in yet. Like I need Coke, and I don't mean the liquid kind.
One thing
I need some of that fucking. You know what I mean? Like
I could probably get you some cheap.
I mean, one thing I'm going to say about this bit is Gimli turned up.
Gimli? Hang on, what the fuck? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Whoa. Huh? Hold on. The fuck?
Gimli's
Nah, hold on. Get that in the fucking big screen. Hold on.
Big screen.
Fucking no, fucking full screen it, motherfucker. Get me fucking big screen. Give me the extra fucking 110 pixel. That's the fucking.
It's Gimli.
Who the fuck is that?
He's come to rant about the knife ears.
The guy's squatting down, but when he can't get around Scott, it's Gimli sitting there.
I didn't spot him. Like, what the fuck?
I didn't either. I didn't either until fucking Fat Man T about it.
That's fucking caught me off guard. That's threw me for a fucking loop.
Charlie Kirk was buddies with Gimli.
Well, the different people have been lived a long time, so.
I mean, yeah.
You know, so he's just chilling out.
Are you seeing this shit, Legolas? Are you seeing this shit, Gandalf?
I mean, there's Legolas right there.
That's it. Like Legolas is in the back. Fuck, that does actually kind of look like Orlando Bloom, though, doesn't it? Like that, like Loki. That actually does kind of look like Orlando Bloom in the background.
Just get looking back to.
It looks photoshopped, doesn't it? It looks like someone's taken a still image and photoshopped fucking Legolas into the background to make it look more like Gimli's in the front.
Yeah.
It's really fucking weird. I love that. That's really fucking neat. That's a really cool fucking thing. Hey, I'm gonna disappear real quick. I'm gonna go make more coffee because I'm still not here. Like I need a bigger caffeine hit. Give me a minute.
I'm gonna check on my mother because I heard shouting upstairs. I'm gonna make sure nothing happens.
But it's fine. Way down deep in the mine. We'll be back in a second, folks. First.
I have returned. I've got your balls.
Hey Diana, make that divorce man smile so don't.
Oh fuck, the mic's picking that up, you know. The mic is picking that up.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Yes, I know that the entire internet heard me technically commit treason.
I tweet at that.
Yeah. Like insulting the fucking whore considered a princess.
Hey, helicopters.
Good, I'll fight the
Helicopter!
She was out who? A no good, two-bit, two-timing, Alabama, goddamn hooer. That's what Diana was. No one would ever convince me otherwise. She was a hooer, and a harlot at that.
Yes, the greatest tribute that should have done for the gangbang in the middle of a minefield.
Precisely. Precisely. Incidentally, is what I'm probably going to date my firstborn daughter. No, Sicily.
Do you hear your child like?
Yes, I know. And also because I think it's a funny way of saying precisely. But I'm going to spell it wrong. I'm going to spell it with a double S instead of a C-I-S. I think it's fun.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What? What? What is this? What is that?
Probably. I found the picture of the AI slop. Vegas.
Oh god. Shoot it.
I mean, I can build it. You know. It's not legal in any sense, any standpoint.
What's worth 10 points?
Legal.
Legal. Oh yeah, fuck, that's 10 points on your license.
That's supposed to be something to help keep you safe while camping.
From what? Fucking skinwalkers?
Maybe do my picture. That's the picture calibers on top.
Fuck me, it's just like an overkill. You expect me to fight fucking demons?
Perimeter breached.
Oh, yeah, I can take that bit off you.
Oh, fuck me. You're not mine either. Not female for start. Not enough. You can't afford it.
What is he doing?
You don't have to call me out like that, bro.
What is he doing, Fat Man T?
Call me out like that in public.
He's go back upstairs.
See, why'd you have to call me out like that in public, bro?
I don't know.
Why'd you like, bro, you carry that on. I'm gonna be left with no choice. I'm gonna have to bring out the mouse of consequences.
What the consequences?
The mouse of consequences, better known as Cornelius, the religion mouse.
Oh god, I forgot about that fucker.
Everyone forgot about Cornelius, the religion mouse. Except me, because he's my favorite.
What is that thing? You can't answer the question with the question. It's like saying, what is the sun? The sun is something that looks like the sun. What is a woman?
It's a social role.
No, you can't answer the question with... Yeah, define the woman without saying woman. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Yes, ma'am. How are you?
Good. How are you?
That's a child.
That is
What's your name?
This could be adorable.
Nice to meet you, Dakota. How old are you?
I'm 11.
Amazing. Give it up for Dakota being here today.
Okay.
Oh, this is either going to be a crime or it's going to be adorable.
And I know I want to get into politics when I grow up. I don't want to get into massive depth for a political science degree. What concrete steps can I take now in order to achieve the goal of doing...
Yep, it's there.
God bless that child. That kid has got their head on fucking straighter than most fucking politicians.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That kid's going places. I don't know where those places, but that kid's going places.
Bro, imagine the fucking bollocks of steel it takes at 11 years old to come up in front of a crowd, live on a mic, on camera, and give that few number of fucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a pro-lifer, I'm a
Holy
physical conservative, and
Yeah,
I want to go in politics, but I don't want to cue the massive debt these idiots have behind me.
Yeah, mad respect for this girl.
God, I didn't know they made children with that few fucks as default standard.
Phoebe?
That is incredible.
My youngest niece.
Now, I don't think your youngest niece has the balls to to come up with that kind of fucking cheek in front of an audience live on tape.
Oh, she does.
Which niece are we talking about?
My youngest one. She's functionally and physically a psychopath.
I don't know. I put more credit towards sociopath. I don't think she is a psychopath.
It's something.
I think she's just a very high masking sociopath.
I don't think that's high masking, to be honest.
I don't know, because she is able to express emotion. So I think she's just a very high-functioning sociopath.
Yes, gleeful joy and rage.
Yeah. And sad. She can do sad. I mean, granted, her sad is more existential dread, but it's the same thing.
Yeah, what about my youngest niece, who's a twin? And she sat on the edge. She crept into her parents' bedroom in the dark. Right? Sat on the edge of the bed, startled them awake, and said, "Mommy, Daddy, I am cuckoo crazy while rotating her head around."
Huh?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, said chat concerns us, but you know what? At this point, we live too far away to hide the bodies for them, so it's not really our problem anymore.
Yeah. Like I say, if I get picked up my door one day and say, "We believe your niece has committed murder." Yeah, probably have.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but we all saw this
Yes,
coming.
they probably did, and it'll be this one you're looking for, officer.
We all saw this coming one day. Don't worry about it.
I don't. You say that, but I could also see the oldest daughter too. To be fair,
She's a more subtle murderer. You know, she'll be poisoned with Phoebe, but the youngest one will be just mass death.
it's the kind of thing like see if the police came to the door and was like, "We think your niece did a murder." I'd be with everyone else of like, "Yeah, it was the youngest one." If the police turned around and said, "No, it was the oldest one," I think I'd be the only one not surprised. Like, yeah, I could see it. I could see the teenager doing it, actually.
Doing my part to make America great again.
Well, she is dating someone called Dragon, who apparently looks like you.
Yeah.
Shaggy's body.
I still can't get over it.
I was about to ask, is it that one? But then you said youngest. I was like, I don't think that was the one.
No, so the oldest is dating Dragon. The youngest is the sociopath. Well, yeah, I argue sociopath.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got an image of what the
What is the dragon call her again? Was it fucking Bumblebee?
Bumblebee.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's the saddest shit I've ever heard.
Best part is right. It is just Vegas on like basically what apparently this thing looks like is you get like Shaggy's body, that skin and erection thing,
Yeah.
and then you just superimpose Vegas' head on top of.
I'm just imagining Shaggy, but like for Shaggy from like an episode of School, Vegas' face photoshopped over.
Yeah, the anorexic Shaggy and then Vegas' head on top of it.
Listen. Like fucking Zoink Scoob, I think the junkies are coming! Run, Scoob! Run, they've got fucking guns, Scoob! Oh fuck, that one's got a fucking needle! It's Shaggy, run, Scoob, run!
And called to my sister, he has racism that will make Hitler blush.
Yeah, he's based.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, he's a based teenager.
Now, let's see what this little girl's going to come out with next.
Oh, great. You should go to Hillsdale College, America's greatest college, and start studying now. Start taking classes, reading books. You have to be in charge of your own education, and the fact you're thinking like this at 11 is a great sign. God bless you, and the future is very bright. Thank you. Do you want a hat?
That was really cool. Oh, and a free hat to.
I think he signed it. I think he signed it.
None of your business.
I think he did. He's fucking
He signed it,
legend.
yeah.
Oh, that's
Probably that's not bad advice, though, even at like 11. If you got something you're really passionate about doing, start learning it now.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like
that's good advice.
I may well I may well disagree with someone that young getting that into politics, but at the same time though, that was a little bit wholesome. That was a great interaction. That was really that has warmed my blackened heart a little. That was
And the
that was amazing.
That day, well, half size that day.
Yeah, and the Grinch's heart grew 3 sizes that day, though we suspect by the end of the day it will have shrunk immediately by 6 and implode into a black hole from which no love shall ever again escape.
For Burnsville, when they did the Grinch version, his heart beating once. Oh, what's that? The pain! Your heart started beating, sir. Oh, stop it, for God's sakes.
That's enough of that nonsense. Punches himself in the chest. There we go. I don't know what Grinch has become from fucking Yorkshire, but he has, lads. I hope I'm the Grinch and me heart has beaten. Ba-bump, lad.
What I do love about the Grinch story when there was an interview with I can't remember his name now. Fuck.
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey. Was apparently because the costume was so heavy and so painful to wear that they brought in a guy who specialized in torture techniques to teach him how to torture. So you could get to the fucking shoot.
Because apparently you could allegedly, according to Jim Carrey, there is footage somewhere in the world of him wearing the Grinch like entire outfit, smoking a cigarette and punching himself in the fucking leg.
Yeah.
So it's just like fucking
Yeah.
Wearing the Grinch, man. Just the full get up, just fucking, and apparently it is cursed as fuck.
Okay, hello, nice to meet you. Know your business.
Thank you, I appreciate it. So, do you love America?
Yes, I do.
I hate America.
I tolerate it.
That is not a. All right, do you have a death wish? I believe you were surrounded by hands.
No, it's worth it.
Just said you hate America.
You do America, I do. I hate it. And look at the hyperventilation already.
I mean, yeah, I was going to point that out myself, but it's like, it's a little just impolite, really.
There's rage already on this person.
I mean, like, I get benefit of doubt. They might have asthma. Like, I get benefit of doubt. Maybe they're asthmatic. No, never mind. That's anger. Never mind.
Every
No, I've been proven
in
immediately
the
wrong.
USA should be an independent country. What do you think?
Oh
of
yes,
this?
that's because that'd be great. We would have territory wars like every month, probably because once.
I mean,
I don't like that you have more land than me. I don't know, because hold on. If that was the case, right? There'd be kind of like if they were all independent states, if they were all different states or different fucking countries, right?
Countries.
Then a lot of them would not be able to be good terms with each other, right? So therefore, you'd have a lot of states that would theoretically starve because the reason because you have all the corn is in 3 states.
Kentucky.
No, all the corn is in Nebraska, Ohio, and Indiana.
No, all the corn, chicken, horses, and coal are in the same state, and it's all fucking Kentucky.
Oh, fuck.
Mainly because those are the only things Kentucky has of fucking value. And even then, their chicken is overrated. Fight me, the Colonel. I'm still waiting on your email back, Colonel Sanders. You've been challenged every year for the last 16 years to 1v1 me in the great chicken arena, and you keep punking out on me, Colonel. Come and earn your fucking military rank and fight me, Colonel Sanders. Fight me in the great arena of the chicken.
You realize there is a chicken, there is a KFC Colonel Sanders strategy game out there.
Yes, I know. Yes. But also, I want to 1v1 the Colonel him motherfucking self in the great arena of the chicken frying. That's no excuse. Right? I worked fast food. Being dead is not a valid excuse to not turn up to work.
It is not, yeah, true.
Right? You fucking ghost can still deep fry chicken. Get your ass into work, motherfucker. We're 2 men down. So Fat Man T's now gonna have a Vietnam flashback because of that character rant I had there for a second, and she's gonna have a little Vietnam flashback with the Wibble effect back to his days in the kitchen. Just fucking, we are 2 men down. Being dead's no excuse. Get the fuck in here, Jared.
I don't know how to attack when your ship's finished.
Loki, yeah, that is kitchen, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, excuse me, chef. I'm having a heart attack. We'll put it off till after fucking dinner service.
Radio chef.
Reschedule that heart attack, soldier. We've got burgers to flip. That's the most fucking kitchen fucking sentence there's ever been.
Well, I do love in the college for head chefs and military officers.
There is, yeah. I tell you what, all head chefs would do fucking great in the army. They'd all be great drill sergeants.
All right.
Because they have got the anger for it.
Gonna pick up the pizza, or what are we having for dinner? All right,
pizza again.
Yeah.
Healthy.
We have pizza every Friday.
You at this point, you must be 83% in fucking bread. I bet if we did a genetic blood test on you, you'd come back as part fucking Warburton.
I guarantee you, right? If we go in Nico's house and look at his freezer or fridge, all we'll be in there is maybe a Pop-Tart and some soda.
The soda is correct. My mini choc is stuffed full of.
No, you mean house freezer.
Oh no, that's full of healthy stuff.
Yeah, no, because he lives with a woman, you see.
Yeah.
Yes, but I've never heard said woman cook yet.
Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to stuff our main fridge with like a bunch of soda.
Yeah, that's why you got the mini fridge.
That Echo eats.
Yeah, that's why I got the mini fridge.
It's a burger,
That's what,
pizza,
to be fair,
and maybe some takeout.
I
To be
actually don't eat takeout that often. Believe it.
To be fair though, Echo. To be fair though, to my understanding, you're not allowed to stuff that mini fridge with soda either. You gotta get water and like lemonade apparently because you're gonna get diabetes allegedly. Said the woman who clearly has no fucking understanding whatsoever of how sugar works. Because, yeah, lemonade definitely has less sugar in it than, any other soda beverage. It's not like both are still sodas. Like fucking...
I was trying to get diabetes by eating apples.
It's genuinely fucking... we were sat on call a couple of nights ago and his mum came down to have a fucking whinge at him about fucking a soda he buys and legit came out with, next time you're buying soda, like maybe go for like, I don't know, lemonade or something. It's like, bitch, you realize lemonade still has all the sugar in it as other sodas, right?
Yeah. In fact, that's more in Germany.
We were in the middle of a...
I know, we were still in the main menu of Fortnite when she came to have the winch, yeah.
Because you were doing something. I forget what it was.
I was either checking my unlocks or I was rolling the fag. It was one of the two.
It was, yeah.
Let's see what Mrs. Rage going to say next.
Oh boy.
Stupid.
Well, I just first have to ask, since you hate the country, do you plan to leave?
What do you mean by that?
Do you plan to go live in another country?
No, I do not.
Yeah,
let me tell you something.
You don't hate America that much, then, do you, bitch?
America is the only country where even those who hate it refuse to leave. That's how you know you live in a great country.
Fair point.
I mean, he's got a point. Yeah, he's got a point.
I mean, to be fair, I hate Britain and I still fucking live here. That's more just because I can't afford to leave.
Leftist student tells Charlie Kirk facts are unfair. Yeah. That sounds...
I've had that before, yeah. Anyway, moving on to the next bit of news we got. This is out now. Let's give an ideology of what Charlie Kirk is like in these debates.
Yes.
Right, generally fairly fair, very balanced. Has some views I don't always agree with.
Yeah, he has some like choice things about the
gays.
But...
Wait, is this the clip that's gonna show us like where where the shooter was standing?
This is part of the clip I showed you earlier.
Oh, okay, right, okay. No, can we watch the one? Because I really want to like show off. Can we watch the one where they show you where the shooter was?
Yeah, we know you were right about where he was. You know who you were right, Scott. You can suck my dick. Fuck
I was right. I was like 8 pixels off where I thought he was gonna be, and all of those pixels are up. He had more height than I thought he was at, but other than that, I was bang on. I had the distance fucking dialed in, and I've guessed it based on just the sound. I'm so proud of myself.
Yeah, I think I got 2 feet off you. That's what it was.
Give or take, we were both like pretty much on it. You know, like I said, like 30 to 40 feet, and it's like looking at the video, it's like, yeah, it's not 30 to 40 feet actually. I was pretty much in.
Like, hold on. So actually, what do you guys think about the shooting? Because some people are being stupid and saying it was professional. I don't think it I've looked it was not professional, but I do think it was coordinated. It was not professional.
This is the thing.
It was not a professional hit, but it was coordinated because I don't know if you've known, but the person, the older dude they immediately arrested, right? Who was in the crowd, had been saying I shot him, I'd do it again. They take him into custody. They sit him down for a couple hours. Suddenly he changed his story. I didn't do it. I didn't shoot him. And it was proven that he didn't shoot him. But that's not coincidence. I don't think that's a coincidence.
This is the thing, right? Hang on. This is the thing, right? Is what do you mean by a professional hit, right? Because we got to establish that right off the bat, right?
This was.
Do you mean? No, wait a minute. Right? Do you mean a professional job as in the government did it, or professional as in the cartel? Because they're both can be considered professional, but two are very different levels of professional.
Both is what I like.
Right. Well, I agree with you to the extent of the cartel definitely did it, because the cartel would have shot him in the fucking face. Right? A proper hardcore professional black market hitman would have made that shot infinitely better, right? It would have been a shot where there was no question of he was going to come out of the hospital alive. He would have been declared on the scene there and then.
Yeah.
Government work, on the other hand, all I'm fucking saying is look at every other assassination in American history where the government might have done that one. Look at where they got shot. And then look at where Charlie Kirk got shot.
Now, I will bring up again on the information on the shooter himself later on, because we've got some bits of information on him. And that, not a lot, but some at the moment. But send me that video first of what you got for the where the shooter was standing.
I don't have it up, but I can go track it down.
Right, go.
I've already tracked it down. Actually, I've found it. Hang on. I've immediately located it because I didn't finish watching it last night, so it was still in my recommended as half watched. Hang on, where are you? There you are. There you are. If you skip it to like just 19 seconds in, it shows you like literally like an eye-to-eye shot of where the shooter was. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, basically where that little white gob is roughly where he was stood.
Yeah.
It gives you almost a perfect shot because the camera footage we saw was from just down there on those cobbles.
Yeah, there it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, give or take about 30 to 40 feet.
Yeah.
Like I was pretty much, I would say that's about 33, 34 feet.
Yeah.
Give or take between where the additional footage was and where that shot is.
Yeah, I would say about 30, maybe 40 yards, 40 meters, give or take, average, give it ish. And
I'd say about 30 feet. You know, like, because like that's about 300 feet to the target. So yeah, about 30. So that's about a 10th. Because the initial footage is again, I was about to hover over where I think the guy is in the crowd of like that recorded, and then realized no one can see my fucking mouse cursor. Because I'm fucking stupid is why I was going to do that.
Good job, Scotty.
That was
yeah.
You did a good.
Yeah. He was right there. Yeah. Fucking.
After the shooting, we were able to track his movements as he moved to the other side of the building, jumped off of the building, and fled off of the campus and into a neighborhood. Our investigators have worked through those neighborhoods, contacting anybody they can with doorbell cameras, witnesses, and have thoroughly worked through those communities, trying to identify any leads.
This morning, I can tell you that we have recovered what we believe is the weapon.
Yeah, that's a 308.
Yeah.
Booyah, baby! I even got the fucking caliber right. Oh, let's go.
That's a W700.
Oh, I am a god.
That's a W700 hunting rifle.
I think my grandpa. This looks.
I am a fucking
like eerily
god.
familiar. I think my grandpa had a couple of those.
Technically, that's the police SWAT sniper rifle. Technically.
Oh,
That's I tell you the main reason it looks familiar, Echo, is that's also the hunting rifle from Fallout 4.
I never used the hunting rifle in Fallout 4. I discovered it.
No, but you've probably seen it.
Yeah, 308 bolt action rifle.
Oh my god! I just hope they have like a sample of the ammunition he used. I hope they've got they're gonna release a sample of the ammo because I want to know if I'm free for free.
Yeah, that's W700
right,
rifle,
like,
308 chambered 308.
Yeah.
Like I know it's 308, but like I'm talking like I want like the exact specifications. Was it 8? Like because I think it was green tipped AP with about 45 milligrams of fucking gunpowder behind it. I want to know if I'm free for free. I think I'm free for free.
That rifle was recovered in a wooded area where the shooter had fled. So the FBI laboratory will be analyzing this weapon. Investigators have also collected footwear impression, a palm print, and forearm imprints for analysis.
Yeah.
More cards in grey with transgender and
Anti-fascist.
message inside the rifle.
Which, that's like one detail where it's like, yeah, I bet they did find that, but I'm dubious.
Before we begin, let me express the horror and grief so many Americans at the heinous assassination of Charlie Kirk have felt.
I don't think it shows
Charlie
the.
was a giant
I
of his
mean, I hope it
generation,
doesn't
a
go,
champion of
because that was
liberty,
like,
and
I don't
an
know if you actually
inspiration to
like have you
millions
know,
and
you
millions
both
of
have actually like seen like the like.
We have, yeah. We
that
watched it earlier.
That was a it was.
Well, this is the thing, like, because I don't think we will pull up the actual footage of it, just because it's a little soon. But like after seeing the the moments of the shot and like where the shot was taken from and like where exactly Charlie Kirk got shot.
Yeah.
Like even taking out like the conspiracy bullshit, right? Of like fucking you know if you look at every other assassination, it was probably the feds, and you take that bullshit out of the equation for just 5 minutes, right? As much as I'd like to keep it in, I'm going to take it out for a minute, right? 300-foot shot to the neck, with a 308 rifle, like a 300-foot shot with a 308 in general, decent, easy shot. Especially with elevation, any old dickhead can land that shot, right? We're like, if he'd been shot in like the chest or the forehead, like the shoulder, I could maybe say, yeah, okay, probably a newer shooter.
I don't know,
because pinpoint right on the fucking like the carotid artery of the neck at 300 fucking feet. Even getting that by accident's kind of a fucking achievement. Never it's hard to fuck up your sight zeroing that badly to hit that on accident.
I think they were going for the head and they just fucking missed. Like that.
Even that is it's a difficult shot. It's hard to get the femoral artery from that angle, right? He had a lot of elevation to try and account for it. That's a tricky shot to land. Getting it that fucking clean, that flush. I don't know. I don't think that was a rookie.
The video we're playing next is of the shooting, and then where the strike happens. This is for. Unfortunately, I'm not playing across our channel. Right?
Yeah.
Not this part of the video. I might play the rest of the video later on, but not the rest part particularly. This is only for the panel only, unfortunately.
That's it. If you just triple check for me. Just definitely not about to broadcast that live, please.
I'll make sure I've switched over.
Yep. Epic. I don't want us to. I don't want to get in trouble and be way too soon. Yeah. Frankly, from an investigative point of view, I'm very glad the footage is out. From a human being standpoint, I don't like the footage is out yet already. I think out of respect for the family, they should have waited a couple of weeks. But
I mean, it was all over social media the first 5 minutes. So
even then, even with being all over social media, I still think people should have waited a little, a bit longer. Give it a few days. But again, it's a respect to the dead kind of a thing for me. At least wait till he's cold in the fucking ground. But
let's say one place and we'll move from there.
Before. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
As a bunch of folks at home are seeing the suspect climb down off the roof after taking the shot, and we're now going to see the shot itself. There we go. Like I said, that is a tricky shot to land at that elevation.
We're not counting gang violence. Great.
Because I'm not going to play this bit because I can't do.
Yeah. I was just pulling the footage back up for the people at home.
Okay.
Yeah, so the people at home can see once again what we're seeing. Listen, I don't believe it was an inexperienced shooter, because that is way too difficult a shot to land that cleanly.
Never mind. Let's keep bringing it up anyway. So.
Yeah, they keep bringing it up.
Yeah.
So anyway, right.
It's fine. We just won't bother with this video for the time being. It's fine. We'll give it a couple weeks.
Anyway.
On the bright side, the more sensitive part of it was, at least, thanks YouTube, was at least fucking censored.
Yeah.
Up until that one particular fucking frame there, but that's fine.
Some of it was censored. I can still see the blood, kind of like.
Yeah, but like
they didn't do a great job of censoring it.
They tried though. I'll give them the benefit. They did fucking try.
I don't know if saying that they gave it the old college try is.
Yeah, that's not necessarily. I wouldn't. That's not quite appropriate. But like at the same time, but still, my point still stands. Like that is, as someone who's fired 308 at range is very similar. Elevation's a bitch, right? Landing a heart shot on a deer at 300 feet with elevation is like a finesse of a shot.
Yeah.
You got to really finagle that bitch into the cradle. And a heart shot on a deer is a much easier shot to land than a fucking carotid artery shot on a human being. Right? A deer's heart is a lot bigger than your carotid artery.
That's that though. It was in that courtyard, the wind drift and everything else would be a bastard to deal with.
Exactly. You're essentially, like, to put it into hunter's terms, you're firing from the top of a hill into a valley.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of sudden, like, changes that happen to the atmosphere when you're doing that of, like, air temperature, air pressure, wind direction, wind strength. And you've got to account for all of that to just finesse that bullet right where you need it to go. And it's, honestly, I don't think I could have landed that better. I'm a decent shot. I couldn't have fucking hit that cleaner than it got hit. Which is why I very, very, very heavily doubt that it was someone affiliated with the groups people think are affiliated. I doubt it was an Antifa member, because those guys are fucking punk little pussies.
Yeah.
I doubt it was someone who was hardcore left, because again, they don't like guns.
Yeah,
and to land a shot like that, you would need to like guns and practice with.
The Antifa member would have fucking fumbled the rifle.
Let's be fair, Antifa just wouldn't have bothered turning up. Like Antifa's one of those fucking political groups where they try and act big and hard like they're terrorists, and the second to get the opportunity to prove that they are, they puss out at the last second. Because they've got balls the size of a squirrel's fucking stash.
Right, I'm gonna put this next video up as short, only about 46 long. This is the background to Tyler.
2 days after Charlie Kirk's.
Put the volume down a little bit.
I say so, if you can knock the volume down a smidge for me, that's a little loud. Danko.
The suspect has been identified as Tyler Robinson, a 22-year-old Utah resident. Here's what we know so far. Robinson was arrested Thursday night in southern Utah after allegedly confessing to his father. His father, a law enforcement veteran, reportedly alerted authorities and helped secure his son before officers took him into custody. Robinson was a student at Utah Valley University, insiders told Daily Mail. He lived in Washington, Utah, about 260 miles south of the assassination site in Orem.
I don't like this as being read by
2017
AI.
photo from his mother's social media shows him dressed as Donald Trump for Halloween. His motive.
260 miles.
Yeah, that's what he's dressed.
That's a fucking commute.
Yeah.
That is a rather long commute.
Like that's what, about 4 hours?
For America, Utah is about 50 miles per hour for speed.
So
yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, a little over 4 hours. Do you know how much I would have to hate a man to travel 4 hours to kill him? Fuck, I'm not willing to travel 25 minutes to go to the fucking shop. Never mind 4 hours to kill a bitch.
This small video footage from.
Congratulations, you have been selected to receive the Resident Presidential Scholarship from Utah State University. The value of this scholarship is approximately $32,000. This scholarship is available for 4 years or 8 semesters. Congratulations, you have been selected to receive the Resident
That was the most awkward woo I've ever heard from someone. Goddamn.
Congratulations.
So, we don't have, again, it's not a whole lot of information on the shooter himself.
Yeah.
I mean, there is one like Glow Nose, their own kind of one up. Again, they can be a bit dicey with us on
yeah
slapping us around.
That's all. They can also be a little bit dicey when it comes to like censoring footage.
Yeah. So, I got Hassan's making bullshit again. That's not new.
Listen, I'm glad they've caught him. I'm very glad they've caught the shooter.
Yeah.
You know, like, because I was real worried this was gonna turn into like, you know, like one of them shootings where like the guy's just never caught and it turns into a cold case, and that was gonna cause a lot of fucking problems across the board. Don't get me wrong, this could still cause a lot of fucking problems across the board, but like,
yeah,
they're healthier problems.
Yeah, we've got this is arrested, but come on,
there are aftermarket accessories that would allow you to break this gun down. He selected a bolt action because this is typically the choice for a long-range sniper. A bolt action looks like this. It has very few moving pieces. When you put the bolt forward and engage around, it locks in place. And because nothing
I'm waiting on him negligently discharging that live on air.
The amount of gas pressure in
At least it wasn't live.
And that's why this type of gun.
I was ready for a bullet to come out the end of that.
Out of the 306, and it does. It's a Mauser 306 rifle.
No, that one. No, that's not 30-06, lads.
The Mauser was doing a 36, but that's M7.
The Mauser's 30-06, but the rifle in the photos and the rifle Mr. Man's pulled up there is not 30-06. That's 308.
Yeah, the Mauser was ready to take 308.
Because that's not a Mauser that was in the photograph or in this video.
I don't think that's a Mauser.
Both of those are Remingtons, which are 308s.
No,
they're modern reproductions of them, but they're still Remingtons.
No, that pick one you had on the screen, that is an M700, which is the Mauser 30-06.
No.
Yeah.
No, I know the Mauser for like 30-06 700. That barrel is not 30-06. That is way too fucking small to fit a 30-odd. Like, you'd detonate the barrel if you tried to put a 30-odd through that.
So he took that cartridge with him, and it was found inside the gun, according to some reports, along with some others in a magazine. How quickly, if it is broken down,
wrong
it
next.
doesn't look like he's jumping with a long rifle.
I said that's the other thing as well. Like I was meant to bring it up earlier. If you can pause, please, Fat Man T, for a minute. It's another reason why I don't believe this was like an inexperienced shooter. Is if you look at the crime scene photos, right? Like we got to see a snippet of earlier on, right? Is like where the shooter was standing. Now granted, some benefit of the doubt can be given here of like maybe the police have already collected the evidence, right? But in the crime scene photos, there's no shell casings at the scene.
Yeah.
And there's no evidence to suggest that there were shell casings there either. There's no imprints in the gravel of where a shell casing would have been. Which would tell me that the shooter was experienced enough with a rifle to take the shot, gently re-rack the bolt, and remove the shell. And then so as to not be behind.
Which I said here was the shell was left in the rifle. You didn't de-rack it.
I was about to say, I don't think I was about to say,
yeah.
My theory was the dipshit just forgot to work the bolt.
Which even that though is another, and like assuming that is what happened, is another reason why I don't think it was an inexperienced shooter, because the confidence it would take to take any rifle, especially a bolt action, at 300 fucking feet, take a shot at someone and go, yeah, I only need one.
That's it.
Because you see the footage, he was moving before the crowd was fucking moving, so he shot that shot and went. He knew he'd hit it.
Most amateurs would have done used something like a modified AR-15 for long range firing, and put
so they could get like 2 or 3 out just to make sure.
Yeah.
Whereas this shooter put out one shot, landed one kill, hit, and look, disrespectful is going to sound, he hit a hell of a shot, right? It was a hell of a kill. It was a great fucking shot, right? Like that's some American sniper shit, right? Like that's if you hit that on a jihadi terrorist in Afghanistan, you were getting a fucking Purple Heart kind of a shot. Right? It's a great fucking round. Let's be fair now. Right? Much as I don't like to give credit to fucking terrorists, that was a hell of a shot. Right? Like, mildly impressive fucking round going out there. And he did all of that in one bullet and went, yep, good enough. I don't need a follow-up round to make sure. One and done. Plenty for me. A new shooter isn't going to have that confidence. That guy's taken shots before.
As you go to the guy saying,
Need to break it down.
A second or two.
What?
Literally just push a button and wrap it around, push another button and wrap it back. They're designed to be able to be put into full length mode or compact mode extremely quickly.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they're really not.
I'm not to say I'm no rifle expert, but I've watched
Like-
enough. I've watched enough Brandon Herrera to know that like most guns don't have a just a little button you can push it. They just kind of fold up.
Some do.
Some do.
But this is the thing. As someone who's fired a 308 rifle that did have a folding mechanism to like store it quickly and easily, unless you have the grip strength of the fucking Hulk, it's not as simple as, oh, you just press a button and it folds and unfolds. No, like you gotta really like it takes some strength to get that button to go clunk. You know, and it takes because there's a motherfucking spring in most of those bastards. You know, like, takes a good bit of upper body strength to get that fucker to fold in two, so you can put it in your fucking kit. If you've been using the thing for 8 fucking years straight, yeah, it's quite fucking simple. You know, like, 6 months in, you're still struggling, though.
Now, the problem I've got with this, the image they showed of the rifle they're supposed to use was a solid stock frame.
Yes, it doesn't fold.
Which means the barrel's bolted in there. You have to disassemble the barrel via the lug nuts.
Yes, which takes several minutes.
Yeah, you're not gonna do that. You're not like, and you're not gonna patiently sit there just. Oh, there's one lug nut.
Again, right, from movies is the guns that you just slap together out of a briefcase and then taking a possibly long shot. Those are bullshit. Those rifles aren't that good. They're designed for quick deployment for support for like hiding a weapon. Right?
Yeah.
For that kind of long range precision shot, you would want a fixed barrel, fixed body rifle.
Yes. You know, because if I mean, I'm not saying I would, but if I was the shooter, you know, I'd pick exactly the rifle that I believe has been picked, a Remington 308, right, for that shot. I'd pick it, right, all day, every day.
Even the Magnum
You know, and like,
I would use.
Nah, at 300 feet, it's just overkill. You know, but like 308, you know, the way I would do it is like any hunter really is. I'd get a gun bag, you know, like a duffel bag, and I'd just put it in the bag.
Yeah.
Carry it up to the roof. Take it out of the bag. Take the shot. Put it back in the fucking bag. You know, like exactly like you can see them doing in the footage.
Or a tripod bag or a fishing bag that they would fit in.
Yeah, like I mean, I'm not saying it was exactly a fishing bag, but you can very clearly see him take the rifle out of a bag, take the shot, and put it back in the bag and run away with the bag.
Yeah.
He's not got a loose rifle over his back; it's in a bag. He had a duffel with him to carry the gun. It's like, which is more evidence to suggest that it's not a folding fucking stock rifle; it's a solid stock because he needed a bag for it.
I've had the airsoft variant of this one. Total length of the gun, including the barrel, is about 1.2 meters.
Give or take.
You know, it's a particularly long rifle.
No, it's fairly compact, but still like bulky enough where it's like, yeah, if you're trying to like take it to and from places quickly and discreetly, you need a duffel. Like,
what do you call so-called good expert? Because given all the shit in the background there, that's the fake screen. He's not good. I doubt this guy's good expert.
Now seen, Stephen, I think a lot of that video is brand new since we called you earlier today. Now we're seeing him running to the edge of the building, jumping off that building. He's holding onto the backpack.
Climbing down.
He's jumping and landing with the backpack. Most of us would drop whatever heavy thing we have so that it makes the landing less painful. But he jumps with that backpack.
That's not how landing works.
That he did break the rifle down and that he did put it in the backpack.
Not necessarily. With all the things going on in his mind, he's probably not thinking about what's the best way to land here. He's thinking about getting away.
Yeah.
There's no danger.
Because most amateurs who went for a variant of an AR-15, probably with a long range lateral. It takes some
because
to use an actual dedicated rifle.
That is what the main reason like a newer shooter would pick up an AR is it makes it easier, but also it's easier to get your hands on ARs in America.
I was about to say,
You draw less suspicion.
They're also just kind of general cheaper.
Yeah, like they're cheaper, they're easier to get your hands on, and they're a lot easier to modify to take pretty much any shot you need to take. You know, and again, they draw less suspicion. Whereas if you're buying like a dedicated long shot rifle, unless you got a deer hunting certificate and a long shot marksman fucking certification, you're gonna have to answer a lot of questions.
Yeah, especially
Depends,
using
depends,
the 36.
Depends on where you buy it from, but generally, yeah.
Anyway, cause even buying the 30-06, I'm just going to throw out saying it is a 30-06 what they're trying to say in the news.
Yeah,
Right,
which I disagree with them because it did not. That gunshot didn't sound like a 30-odd, but
yeah, it did sound more to me like a 308 long barrel. But anyway, the good news, benefit of doubt, and saying it's 30-06, right? Probably 36 is a large caliber round. Again, it's something you would use for hunting large bucks or like large creatures like bears or something if you're doing that kind of work. It's not something you commonly use for the average hunter doing a quick deer hunt. That didn't stick more to the 308s, the 2210s, or the 7.62 long rounds. You know, 308, 36 is a heavy long round again. And the Mauser 700, which is what the gun they showed there was, supposedly. Again, that is a more of a police-issued rifle, SWAT rifle.
Yeah.
Right? That's what generally the SWAT use in the military, and the military. Other militaries are moving out towards the L96 over the 700. The U.S. American Army itself still prefers the Mauser 700 at the moment.
Yes.
You know, so you're.
It's a hell of a rifle.
It's a damn good rifle. Don't get us wrong. It's a beautiful rifle and it does its job fairly well. It's just a heavy bastard. Again, it's
very heavy bastard.
It's not something an amateur would take up to try and do a shoot with.
Yeah. Fuck, most amateur shooters wouldn't even know it existed.
Yeah, if you try and shoot that like with a loose hold, you've lost your shoulder.
Yeah. It requires a lot of training and discipline to pull off a shot with a Mauser for fucking 30-odd. I mean, fuck, it takes a lot of training and discipline to pull off a shot with a 30-odd 6 in general without dislocating your fucking shoulder.
Yeah, but not small caliber rounds. To be honest, next round after that, building wise, is the 50 cal.
Yeah. And like, again, definitely wasn't a 50 cal.
Yeah.
Yeah, a 50 cal, I do not believe head.
Yeah, he wouldn't have a neck left anymore. Never mind a fucking head. You know, but like, the main reason I can tell you for fucking free that was not 30-odd 6, right? Why I'm so confident that it's 308, not 30-odd 6, is because I have had myself in the same situation as the cameraman that took the initial footage of the gunshot.
Yeah.
Right? The guy that was basically in the like in line with the trajectory of the bullet, where you would have heard the bullet go past. Right?
Yeah.
The sounds you hear in the footage, right, of the gunshot, of the kind of like the little crackle and then the very deep guttural conk, that's 308. 30-odd 6 would be more of a whistle, then a pop, then a boom. Because you're hearing the bullet come past you because it's going faster than the fucking speed of sound. Then you hear the sound of it breaking the fucking sound barrier. Then you hear the actual sound of the gunshot. I've had both types of bullet whiz past me. That fucker didn't put out a 30-odd 6.
Now again,
that put out a 308.
I've got the footage back up with that rifle. Right? Now, I'm going to point out three things major important here. The guy said they keep saying he broke down the rifle. This is the rifle.
Yeah, that doesn't break down.
Where's the pushy button?
Fuck the pushy button. Fuck the pushy button. We're getting benefit now, right? There's a pushy button on there somewhere. Where's that bastard folding?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Where's the hinges?
Where is it folding? Hold on.
The way that breaks down is you remove the entire barrel out of it.
Yeah, you
and
just
got
kind
the scope on
of
top there, which stops that fact and stops that entirely. So you have to remove
Yeah,
that
it takes minimum 5 minutes to disassemble that fucking rifle.
Yeah, because you've got to remove the bolt chamber, the barrel then comes out. Second thing, right? You're right, this is a Remington. The reason why I can say that is a double lock safety on the rear part of the...
Yep.
Yeah, the rear part of the bolt.
Yep. I didn't even need to see the double lock safety. I know it's a Remington 308 because I fired a Remington 308.
Yeah, and also the Remingtons have a shorter stock barrel here compared to the
They do.
Mauser. Now, another interesting fact is there's no bipod.
Correct.
Which means the army of that shit.
Yep. I mean, TV, he could have just like mounted it on like the because there's a little bit of like elevation at the very edge of the building. He could have just mounted it on there, but
I'm thinking that's what he just rested on that.
it's less likely.
Go back to this guy.
Wrong one to see that. Oh, sorry, you're looking for the gun itself. Sorry.
Yeah, this is good. He's saying he had.
Yeah,
Right.
it's like you don't have the triple lock on it, right? That's only a single lock safety for a start. You're fucking bolts on the wrong side and comes too far down. Yeah, bolts on the wrong side and comes too far down. Right, the stock itself extends too deep into the barrel.
Yeah,
it's the wrong rifle.
I know rifle's got there. That's a bar. That's a bar.
Yep. That's that is a modified bolt action bar rifle. Yes. Yes, it is.
Wait, what?
That is a modified version of the bolt action version of the bar rifle. Because that is what the Mauser 30-06 technically is.
The big I've got issue with this is, and see what's going on for the button is the button here, which all that button does, it removes a bolt chamber.
Yep.
That's it. It doesn't do anything else. It removes bolt chamber. You still have to unscrew the fucking barrel out.
Yes. Which I'd like to point out the Remington 308 doesn't do. I'd also like to point out as well is both on the alleged 30-06 he has present in the footage, like in this interview, and the actual rifle that has been recovered by police, if you tried to shoot a 30-06 out of that barrel, it would explode. Because the barrel is far too fucking skinny to take that fucking caliber.
No, that would take a 30-06.
I mean,
that would not. That would explode. The bullet would get to approximately where the stock ends, and then your gun would go fucking kaboom. Because the bullet would get lodged, and all of that air pressure would build up behind it. And your barrel would go fucking bang.
Again, it's not a good shot, but that is a 30-06 Remington.
No, that's the 308 variant. I can tell you that for free.
Yeah, 308. Like, the only 308 only had the only one that had that double flute. Double
yes,
on the back end of
the double lock.
Again,
it has been gently modified, and the only modification that's been made on it is the scope. Because that's not the stock scope you would use with the Remington 308. That is an 8x. You would normally use a 6x on a Remington.
That's been offset.
I mean, a little bit, but I mean, that to me, that just speaks inexperienced at mounting scopes. Which, you know what, understandable.
No, it can be done from like person like having like a back eye issue. Like it's moving further back.
I mean, maybe he's like more of like a left eye like line upper, but a right hand shot, like maybe, but still, like it's.
Oops, yeah. Anything more interesting on this?
You can actually see what I'm on about. A little bit of upkick on the roof.
Yeah.
He could have mounted it like against that to like.
That's
like basically balance out the shot, but I doubt it. So someone that knows like how to shoot well enough to again land that shot. Again, especially like I'm correct here of why the scope's offset of he's left eye dominant but a right hand shooter.
Yeah.
So he aims with the left, so he's offset the scope to land that. Someone that's like knows enough about shooting to do that and know that that's what works for them would not need the assistance of the fucking mount up on the fucking wall to take the shot to the extent of they wouldn't even consider fucking doing it. They would have just free aim that bitch with the arm and still land it.
Now, I've got to feel this going very dumb in a second because I've just looked a bit further in the video.
Oh god.
Right.
Oh goody. I'm gonna get mad, aren't I?
Probably.
I'm probably gonna get mad.
Put together.
Yeah, that's correct. It's hard to see if that's really the same backpack that we saw in the shots. To me, it looks more like a duffel bag of 36 to 40 inches. So he could have had the uncompacted weapon in there as well.
He did.
Yeah, he certainly didn't leave anything behind at the scene of the shooting because at least that's the authorities have not said it.
That's right. If he'd had an AR style weapon when he pressed the trigger, clear that. When he pressed the trigger, the gun would have gone off, and then the bolt would have gone back, flipped? And spent brass would have gone out. And
it's not.
It is because the AR-15 is a right side fire, right side chamber.
You can get left-hand versions now.
He probably didn't want to leave brass.
Who let the left-handed people have guns?
Doesn't make too sense.
That's what I know that camera's not flipped because the screwdrivers are still on the same side.
Could easily be and was recovered.
And I can read that, yeah.
Okay, next question. It's an important one for investigators. That is, how many people roughly have this gun? How hard will it be for investigators to
Most
narrow
hunters.
down this particular gun to the person who purchased it or owned it eventually?
Pretty much
It
all
depends
hunters
entirely
own a
on the
Remington
individual
308.
gun. Well, thousands of people do own that gun, whether it was purchased, on a 4473 form in a store.
No, it's not a World War II era fucking gun. Fuck you.
It uses a World War II era caliber, but it's not the Mauser. Neither the Remington nor the Mauser was designed and developed in World War II. The earliest you see either is during the Cold War.
I'm gonna hurt somebody. I'm gonna hurt somebody over that
rifle came out.
I'm gonna hurt somebody over that fucking.
Like the Remington was what, the 70s? And the Mauser was like the 1985 when the Mauser came out?
1980s when SWAT adopted it. It was made 6-foot SWAT teams. Its Infinity model came out in 85, yes.
Yeah, like, fuck off.
I'm gonna say that.
How are the British guys more fucking knowledgeable on guns than the American gun expert? How? Fucking how? How are we better at this than the American gun? We live in a country where we're not allowed to own these fucking weapons, and we know more about them than the guy that's got one.
Or where there's a record, they can get it, whether it was purchased from a friend, whether it was given to him as a gift. So there may or may not be a record of ownership on the gun.
Shut up. No, pause. Shut the fuck up, right? I've said this once, and I'm going to fucking say it again. In America, if you own a firearm, whether it was gifted to you or purchased from a friend or whatever the case may be, you still have to register the fact that you own that fucking weapon. Yeah. So there will still be a record of ownership. Fucking dickhead.
And it's a hunting rifle, so it guarantees linked to hunting. And when you hunt,
yeah,
the number of your rifle you use is on your hunting license, usually.
Yes, it is. Fucking dickhead. Oh, I'm a gun expert. Oh yeah? Yeah, then why do you keep saying shit that's just fucking false? If you really were a gun expert, you wouldn't have just said that because you'd know your own country's gun laws. Yeah. You fucking cunt from MasterChef looking. I can't say that word. It's a slur. So I nearly went very British and used a very obscure British slur on that man, and I nearly got us in trouble.
What? I gotta go grab my pizza.
When you went, right, Connor's ATF gun vault, yeah? Allies and rifle.
Oh God, not the ATF.
And it recovered 4 cartridges. Which content, that means he loaded the gun with 4 empty rounds.
Yes. Which, I mean, I'm not an assassin, but if I was going to load 4 rounds into my rifle, I'd take all 4 shots. You know, like even if I knew the first one hit him anyway, I'd still send the other 3 down range to random targets to, obscure the fact that I know what I'm doing.
Not that though. The problem I've got is they're just saying cartridges, right? Not bullets, cartridges, because that must mean that the cartridge is empty. So he did fire all 4 shots.
Even though you only one hit him and you only hear 1 shot go out in all of the footage.
Right, we know he left 1 cartridge in the rifle, what he shot at, which means before he loaded the live round in, he loaded 4 blank rounds in.
Or what else is possible is he's loaded, like it's basically done 3 empties then the live. With the idea being basically as a red herring to throw off the investigation a little bit of, I've only taken 1 shot, but they're going to find 4 empty cartridges, so they're going to waste time looking for the 3 extra shots that were never fired.
Yeah, I don't know.
Which is, honestly, weirdly, there's a couple of cases I can think of off the top of my head where that was a calling card. Wait a fucking minute, hang on.
If he's going to do that, you left the rifle there to be picked up rather than take it with him.
No, wait a minute. Hang on.
I'm not waiting a minute for this. No.
Hang on. No, I'm onto something. There's been 4 fucking cases in Utah in the last 5 years where someone has been shot. They've recovered a hunting rifle with 4 empty cartridges in it, but only 1 shot was ever fired. This motherfucker has done this before. Wait a minute. Because there was fuck yeah there was the guy in there was 2012. There was fuck, what was it? I think it was like a judge or something in Utah in 2012, or like a prosecutor, something like that. He was a judge or a prosecutor, 2012. Then there was.
Hang on, before you keep going. Probably got this guy's 22. So if it was 2012, he was 10 years old.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. He is only 22. Yeah. So I got really sick. It clicked there. I was like, wait a fucking minute. I know this. This has happened in Utah before. Wait a fucking minute. This is a weird. And I'm still on it because it's still a weirdly specific detail to carry over in this many assassinations in the same state.
Bear in mind, right? Again, he's filed with law enforcement.
Sure, so he could have just heard about the cases and like used it as a herring, I suppose. It's still suspicious though. That's still weird.
Keep going.
And if this is a big, you tell me, but I think this is a big gun among hunters. It would be tricky, especially in this part of Utah, to narrow this gun down. There's a lot of them out there, right?
Yeah, there certainly are. And the marksmanship, wasn't particularly great.
I disagree.
With a large caliber rifle, you can still create a lethal wound.
That's why he's retarded, Fat Man T. He's a firearm safety expert. That's why he hasn't got a fucking clue what he's talking about.
He's liberal then.
He's he's one of those guys that fucking has to go to the range every week to remind people don't keep your finger on the trigger when you're putting your holster in.
Yeah.
That's why he doesn't know what he's on about. It makes fucking sense now. Even though live on camera he broke literally the first fucking rule of firearm safety.
What's even worse, right?
And the second.
He just said that it wasn't a good shot. That the marksmanship was subpar.
I've already explained how he's just wrong because again, the shot hit at the target in the fucking carotid artery from 300 feet away at elevation.
Let's use reason for this. Come on, let's just humor for a second.
Go on.
And
I'll humor him.
The marksmanship, wasn't particularly great. With a large caliber rifle, you can still create a lethal wound from hits in many parts of the bodies. But if you look up anything about sniper, you'll see, snipers work either headshots, which is the less or a central special shot. But
hang on.
I'm so merry.
A trained marksman would go for a body shot.
Correct. They'd go for center fucking mass, not a headshot. Even a sniper isn't going to go for the headshot, you fucking dickhead.
Now, a hunter, though, would go for a carotid artery shot because it's a clean kill.
Yes, but they'd still probably more likely prefer to go for the heart shot because it's an easier target to land. A show-off hunter would go for the artery.
Hang on, you've got a tape measure out. Let's see what this tape measure is going to lead to.
Oh, fuck me.
To hit a neck versus a heart, he would be off 8 inches on that, or about the same if he was doing a headshot. He'd be off another 9 or 10.
Unless, hear me out, mate. Controversial thing. He hit what he was aiming for.
Yeah. Like again, he hit the carotid artery bang on perfectly.
Yeah.
I like quite literally. I don't think there you could have hit that the artery cleaner if you tried.
Probably,
it fucking center massed the fucking the carotid artery.
Let's say you put the rifle not set up properly, right? He hasn't just fully for the range. Right? He was aiming for a hard shot. Right? Heart's there. So you expect aim around this way area.
Yes.
Head. He's going for a clean dome.
Yeah.
He's still looking around this area where the scope would thing. Hitting here, right here, that means he perfectly aimed down and to the right.
Yes.
Shooting position. That's not something you do, and very rarely a rifle that good, if it's got drift on it, would either drift down or way right. So it would either be down this way, or here, or that way.
Yes.
Right? Very rarely get an angle here. So here, 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 and here. Not there. I'm very much I agree with you. He hit what he was aiming for. You aim for the neck and hit.
10 inches.
Thank you for watching.
The only way he hit the femoral artery on accident, to me, would be he was aiming to get center of the neck, and the wind caught it and knocked it into the artery, which maybe, but not with this shot. He hit the carotid artery too fucking cleanly for that to have been, oh, the wind just knocked it in. Like, no. If he just nicked the artery, sure, maybe. He fucking center massed the carotid artery. There's not a cleaner way to hit the fucking, like, the carotid artery. It was a perfect artery shot. There's no way to just kind of fucking accidentally land that. That was in. That couldn't have been more in if you fucking tried.
Yeah, it's. Oh, I've got some live footage here.
Oh, an FBI raid. Oh god. Oh, it's gonna be another Waco. Watch this. Fucking mines. Open the front door. Kadoof. Fucking accelerating footage of, I believe that's an ATF agent. A Fed wouldn't be caught dead looking that shit. That's ATF.
What's going on here?
Still, tell me I'm wrong.
You got the shades.
That's
Hey,
not
that shit
an
was for
FBI.
somebody. What's that? What's
That man's
man's name?
ATF. It's called a
Parents'
phone
home
bill.
in Washington, Utah. It looks like a police and FBI raid is going down at the home right now. Police have just.
Thank you. That's an incredibly annoying voice. Thank you.
It already happened. What is it? At this point.
Yeah. boo. Well.
Yes, when I think it was raid already happened. Ever raid family home in Washington, Utah. Yeah, because they're for the news source, we know the turned them in.
Yeah. It's looking like it.
Yeah.
Covered country expelled from the Republican Party.
Huh?
I don't know what the man did, but you know.
I say sorry. I missed that. What? Sorry.
Utah Governor Spence Cox should be expelled from the Republican Party.
Oh,
Okay.
why?
There's one comment
Oh,
here.
apparently Charlie Kirk tweeted that at one point. He tweeted that about
3
years ago.
Who?
They came from Utah. There's one in the chat that I missed.
Oh, who the fuck is-
Spencer Cox is the governor of Utah.
Right. Who is he?
Governor of Utah. That's all I know about him.
One person. Yeah, I gather that much. Fuck off. It's not, yeah, I know he's the governor. I don't. Google. Be useful. None of the info you're giving me about this man answers my question of who the fuck is he, Google.
Now see, there was one quote there I did like was from one of the black commenters that came up there. Was all the black African Americans need to sit this one out. It's not our fight.
It's like let the whites fight the whites.
Hang on, right.
All about chocolate brothers.
Hang on, right. Let me. Working on him personal. I just want to know what he did. Like, what did he do to piss anyone off? Like, fucking. Talk to me, Google. Right here, fucking 2019, fucking yada yada, announced candidacy, fucking governor of Utah, 36%, yada yada. Break petition, January 4th inauguration. Secretary governor, yada yada. Fucking vaccine distribution, Ministered 85% doses, yada yada. Right, Cox faced criticism for the state's decision toward millions of dollars in no-bid contracts in the early days of the crisis. Cool. Hydroxychloroquine order, which was later okay. March 2023, Cox signed 2 bills into law, including the Utah Social Media Regulation Act, which bans social media platforms like TikTok from allowing minors to create accounts. That's fine. Yeah, no, understandable, I guess.
And the grandma's come out with a quote saying that the entire family was MAGA. Apparently.
I mean, cool, I guess. Senate Bill 187, amendments sponsored by Ronald Return, Senate Bill 39, amendments sponsored by the Elections, the 8 local building regulation amendments,
You're mumbling.
House Bill 11, student eligibility interscholastic, I was trying to read, interscholastic activities,
Anything of any substance?
only for, not really.
Fair enough, we'll move on then.
That's why I'm just mumbling it, because like there's nothing of like I'm not seeing anything that would have called for him to be kicked out of the party. Really, I mean,
something he said contradicting one speaking that we have no context for at the moment.
Yeah,
and that.
Yeah, like as far as politicians go, like he seems pretty fucking reasonable actually. As far as politicians go, so like, yeah.
So yeah, I went to the video here apparently of people mocked the shooting.
I saw one dude try to drive his motorcycle through a visual for that it was Charlie Kirk yelling "fuck Charlie Kirk," and he got jumped off.
That sounds about right.
Gotten the shit beaten out of him.
Well, have a quick look, see what we've got on here.
Boy, good boy. Wow. If things can't get any worse on the side of people mocking.
Oh, fuck off.
What? Who? This guy? This?
Both fucking everyone involved.
I mean,
fucking mainly the guy in the fucking photo.
I mean,
fucking.
I see the T-shirt there.
Fucking. Wearing a fucking David Bowie T-shirt would fuck off.
No, David Bowie. That's
fucking.
That's Charlie Kirk's head covered in blood.
Oh yeah, it is.
I'll be honest. It looks a lot like an old David Bowie T-shirt. Either way, like fucking. Your kneecap privileges should be fucking revoked. Get the fuck out of my sight. The fuck out. Fucking.
Look at this donut right here.
No, I'm not gonna look at this fucking donut. You fucking. Fucking tell me what to do, you Yankee Danky Doodle cunt.
He's British. I believe he's Manchester.
I don't give a fuck where he's from. He's still a Yankee Danky Doodle cunt.
I think we view of this.
Right, not as fucking pissed as I am, donkey.
Yes, Kirk's head.
Looks like to me someone decided he needed a bath. And found you. People didn't agree. Conversation ethics. Hiding behind typical.
No, you shouldn't wish death upon any person, no matter what side they're on. Fuck that. Fuck that. Charlie Kirk was a fucking Nazi. He was a fucking Nazi.
Oh,
and you know what kind of Nazi?
No. Have your own fun.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna go take a lap. I can't blame him. He's at a fat man. He's about to get his ass beat for having the gall to show.
No, that won't go very well. We'll try this and see if we can go fish on the shooter himself.
I think habitual line crosser summed up this thing. That I don't think we'll get smacked by habitual line crosser if we pull could you pull up the latest thing from habitual line crosser, habitual line crosser's latest video, and just it's just the first 2 minutes of his video covers the thing, and
rather than us wasting fucking 10 minutes for the sake of a 2-minute clip, you could just tell us what was fucking said. That would also work.
I don't remember exactly. I'd have to like look back. It's essentially it's like
for fuck's sake.
We'll get
I'll
to
pull
it.
it up now. Fucking. Yes, thank you, Google. Look at that. Fucking Google doing something fucking helpful for the first time ever. Thanks, Google. You're learning. Fucking. Oh, there's an ad. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Google. Yeah, it's an ad for Grammarly. Yeah, go fuck yourself. Fucking. I'm just gonna fucking pre-check this shit. Yeah, no.
No.
No, I'm not taking the allegations of that joke. No.
What allegations of a joke?
Oh, there's an accidental joke in there, and I am not dealing with the backfire that'll come if anyone catches it. So, like, no.
Fair enough.
No.
Alright, we'll try the long crime at work.
Fucking.
Because sometimes
No.
they're okay with us, and sometimes they slapped us. Apparently, there's some Discord meme things he sent out. So.
Oh, not Discord
With the arrest
memes.
of Tyler
Oh,
James
boy.
Robinson, the suspect in the killing of Charlie Kirk, we just got our hands on brand new court paperwork. We are talking potential charges. We are talking bail. We are talking now a new detailed timeline of events, and we're going to break it down for you in real time.
Okay, here we
Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber.
Hello, Jesse Weber.
All right,
Jesse Weber.
We're doing something.
Fuck me, man. Behave.
I'm still to understand why donut operators sound so depressed all the fucking time. Like,
We
yeah.
just got our hands on in real time. No prep. I'm literally looking at this right now. This is new paperwork that was just filed in connection with the arrest of Tyler James Robinson, the 22-year-old, who is suspected of killing Charlie Kirk. Now, what do I have my hands on? I have an affidavit of probable cause. I have an order from a judge denying him bail, and then a public safety assessment report. I'm going to break all of this down in real time. He hasn't been officially charged yet, but this is what he has been booked on. I want to bring on trial attorney Rich Schoenstein, who's going to break this down with me in real time. So we're both looking at this. Rich, good to see you.
Nice background.
Great background. Is that real or is that AI? I mean, it looks like a really
Yeah, no. This is my real brother's real house in Columbus, Ohio.
It looks good.
You lying bastard.
Good. Okay, so
Yeah, no, it's not.
Go into
But
this
I can see the camera
affidavit
shading
of probable cause, which led to his arrest. He is charged, and we'll break down these charges. He is going to be charged, or at least he's been booked right now, on aggravated murder, felony discharge of a firearm causing serious bodily injury, obstruction of justice, capital first-degree felony conduct. Before we go any further, Rich, so basically, this is what he could be charged with. This is what prosecutors.
Well, they're not the charges I would have pushed for, but okay.
Modified in some way, but
first-degree murder would be my first one.
I mean, yeah, it's clearly a premeditated fucking kill. So, like, yeah, I'd go with murder, but okay.
And they might even get murder with special circumstances.
I mean, yeah, it was very much a political assassination. So, like, yeah, I would, yeah.
Isn't that domestic terrorism? Like, as well?
Technically, yes.
Yeah, that carry domestic terrorism.
Technically, domestic terrorism charge would apply, yes.
But I don't think they would apply because Kirk technically isn't a political person. He's a political speaker, not a political figure yet. You talk about politics, he wasn't actually in politics. It's a weird distinction to make, to be honest.
Yeah, still.
But at this point, this seems to fall in line with what the allegations are.
Right. I mean, basically, the charges here are murder, illegal discharge of a firearm in public where he did it, and obstruction of justice, which I think means flight. And as you say, there are other possible crimes that might or might not be added later.
And so let me read through this whole probable cause statement. And it says, I believe there is probable cause to charge the defendant with these charges. And I believe this is from an arresting officer, although I'll see at the end. Brian Davis, officer's name. This is in the county of Utah, state of Utah. Okay. I believe there is probable cause to charge the defendant with these charges because the following information was obtained by your affiant from police officers, multiple video recordings posted on social media websites, Utah Valley University campus surveillance cameras, and those who witnessed the incident. On September 10th, 2025, Charles James Kirk was at the Utah Valley University campus in
almost sounds like a Russian trying to say uwu, doesn't it?
Mr. Kirk is approximately 11:50.
Uwu.
Happy Halloween. So, I'm going to see what ahead because I don't need to listen to all the cloud bullshit. To be honest.
Yeah.
So I already know what he's going to be charged with, and it'll be first-degree felony murder.
Yeah, it also doesn't fucking matter at this point. Like,
so we've got a Facebook picture. By the looks of it. Happy Halloween. So
yeah.
So we're not to trick or treat with the boys this year. Off they go. That was 2017. That's him riding Trump's shoulders. By the looks of it. And
looks like it. Yeah.
Got a friend there with a Lance Tactical Barrett 50 caliber on her back.
Well, a toy version of it, but yes.
No, that's the brand of the toy. It's a Lance Tactical.
Oh.
Why do you know? Why can't you just...
Don't worry about it.
why don't
just by the barrel, too. That is some dedication.
Don't worry about it.
Because I know all 50 caliber barrel sight rifles on the SF market. And out of all of them, the only one you could actually carry in your show like that is Lance Tactical one, because the rest of them weigh best part of 30 to 40 pounds.
Hours, a UVU surveillance camera first captured suspect walking across a grassy area north of Campus Drive at approximately 800 West. By the way, we knew that there were surveillance footage, but now we're really getting this in depth. A suspect walked south through the parking lot and approached a pedestrian tunnel that runs underneath Campus Drive. Inscriptions on the
All right, let's have a look what we've got here.
That's a nice rifle.
That is a modified AR-15 by 9mm.
It is. It's nice. I like that.
It appears to be bolt action as well.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the mod.
I don't mind that. That's quite nice.
Yeah. What else do we have?
I know it's not the point here, but like,
I don't know, something about a bolt action like AR platform upsets me. I don't know why. It just bothers me.
Arrow symbol, right arrow symbol, and 3 down arrow symbols. A second unfired casing read, 12
hang on, what was that?
hours, Charlie Kirk was shot. At approximately 12:23 hours, surveillance shows that suspect stood up suddenly from the edge of the rooftop and sprinted north on the rooftop of the Losi Center building. Suspect ran to the northeast corner of the building and approached the edge of the rooftop. Suspect placed a dark-colored item on the rooftop and proceeded to lower himself off the rooftop. Suspect dropped off the rooftop onto the grass below. Suspect ran north near the parking lot to the east of the Losi Center. At approximately 12:24 hours, suspect ran north across the Campus Drive Road. Suspect appeared to be carrying an item whose identity is not clear from the surveillance, so whether or not it was the weapon. The area to the north of Campus Drive Road, where suspect crossed over, consists of a grassy area with trees on the edge of the UVU campus. Investigators discovered a bolt-action rifle wrapped in a dark-colored towel. The rifle had a scope mounted on top of it. Investigators noted inscriptions that had been engraved on casings found with the rifle. Inscriptions on a fired casing read, "Notices bulge OWO, what's this?" Inscriptions on the
You okay?
That's fucking foul. The disrespect to carve that on a fucking bullet and then shoot a bitch with it. Ugh.
I'm gonna get that trans-rhetoric one, by the looks of
it. They're pushing. If they're trying to tie that to trans rhetoric, that's some funny shit right there. But
yeah,
Fucking.
I mean,
No, I'm not even fucking playing. I'm genuinely gipping. That's fucking foul.
That's only first bullet.
That's fucking disgusting. Get the fuck out of here.
Let's do the rest of them, shall we?
I don't know if I want to. I read them, but I don't want to hear them out loud.
No, shut up.
Very good. Hey, versus catch was the next
Right,
one.
no. Right, hey, fashion. Oh.
Up arrow symbol, right arrow symbol, and 3 down arrow symbols.
Up, right, down, down, down.
That's a cheat code for something. I just don't know what.
I don't know that one. Hang
I
on,
do.
fucking...
It's Nintendo. It's for it's not one for Mario for like Infinite Lives.
Hang on. Up, down, right, right, right.
No, up arrow, right arrow, and 3 down.
No, was it 3 down? Oh yeah, fuck. Hang on.
Up, right, down, 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 down.
So up, right, down, down, down.
Yes.
Up, right, down, down, down. Up, right, down, down, right. I know that from somewhere. I can't place it. I get that reference. I just don't remember where it's from.
I'm betting it's an aimbot cheat code. I would bet money that it's an.
No, I think I remember it being something really stupid. If I remember rightly, I think it's from like Contra or something. I don't remember. I'm sure it's something clever, but I don't remember what it was. I'm sure it was a Contra cheat though, back in the day. It says jump, dash, crouch, crouch, crouch. Which, if I remember rightly, did... Was that the infinite ammo cheat for Contra, or... No, that was back, down, down, jump, down. So... Was it Battletoads, maybe? I don't know. That's going to bug me forever.
I'm going to put my plate up real quick. I will be right back.
Now, try to remember what the fuck that cheat code was from. It's going to bug me forever. But... I mean, you might be right. It might have been, like, Infinite Lives in Mario. I don't remember Mario having an Infinite Life cheat, but then I didn't play a lot of Mario as a kid, so, Maybe. I don't know.
Right, I've got I've Googled it. Right, here we go.
It's like... Jump, dash, crouch, crouch, crouch.
Hang on. This is what the AI Google AI came up with. Up arrow indicating the value of intellectual incretion, or the NAND or a NAND operator. A right arrow indicates a direction, material connection in logic, or literal explanation in number theory. 3 down arrows can represent a specific input sequence in the game Helldivers 2. The drop a bomb.
Wait a fucking minute. Hang on. Yeah, wait. Oh my god, is it the fucking drop command for the sniper rifle in Helldivers? Wait a minute.
I think it is, yes.
Oh, if it is, that's such bullshit. Yeah, because all of their commands are arrow keyed.
Yeah.
See, it could actually be the fucking give me the sniper rifle drop command for fucking Helldivers.
I think it might be actually, yes.
Oh, it actually fucking might be. Hang on, let me fucking check. Hang on.
Oh no.
Wait a minute. Helldivers 2 sniper rifle fucking supply drop command.
Soda just DM'd it to me. Soda just DM'd it to me.
Wait a fucking minute.
No, it's the 500 kilogram. No, it's the 500 kilogram bomb.
Entering the code.
What it is.
Right, no, okay, so the sniper rifle is down, down, up, right. It's down, down, up, right for the sniper rifle.
The one you put in was for the 500 kilogram. DM'd it to me.
I'm gonna keep being weird and saying hello until I get a response.
All right.
Yes, hello, we heard
talking
you.
about- yeah, we're talking about some like actual serious shit. So.
Okay, well,
Right.
I don't know what's going on because I literally just joined because Minnesota just got called.
Yeah. So, hang on, what the fuck is
We're
this
going
one,
through
man?
the information regarding the Charlie Kirk shooting.
Yeah.
Oh, the drama I can't talk about. It's drama with the
It is.
person that our neighbor was interested in, who is currently supporting that man.
As in supporting the shooter or supporting the guy that got shot?
The guy that got shot, I think. Like full on changed profile picture and joined a server for it on Discord. Everything.
I mean,
even
fair
mine
enough.
though. No, it's funnier. It's funnier in my mind. The man is Mexican and black.
Yeah.
From my understanding, that's the exact thing that the dude was like.
No.
It could be wrong.
Charlie Kirk was very centralist, but people seem to think he was extremely right wing. Like, he was incredibly reasonable, actually.
I don't know the full story as to what's going on with that, though. Our neighbor and the person they're interested in.
We watched a little bit of the debate, like debates he would get into. He was extremely respectful about it. Like he let other people talk. He never personally attacked them for like sure he may have like again I don't agree with like everything the man said.
Fucking come on, cunt. Use your words. Get it out.
Do I think he deserved to be shot? No.
Well, no. Okay, so what he did was he joined a server called Save America, and it's supposed to be supporting Trump. That's what it was. That's what the dude joined. That's what the dude that our neighbor was originally interested in joined, and is like full on like.
I mean, fair.
Even mind, our neighbor uses she/they pronouns.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I won't argue with him. I'm clearly outnumbered.
I was saying, like, they're still allowed to agree with Trump politically if they want to. That's like it's a strange political pick, but that's their prerogative. Go for it. Like,
I just feel bad for our neighbor because from my understanding, some other guy that she had originally been interested in, that had been interested in her, and ended up going off and dating some other chick. He was trying to make it seem like his friend that our neighbor was interested in is like, each person. She said that everybody can have their own political views, but those aren't the political views that he actually seemed to have when they started talking. He just suddenly took a full fucking right turn. Steered off.
I mean, a man got shot.
That's not Echo. You're in a different conversation right now, buddy. It's not gonna lie to you here. You're 3 conversations behind.
Yeah, yes, I am. I'm sorry. Continue.
Man's so far behind the conversation, he in a fucking different time zone to the goddamn conversation.
I mean, politically, people can take like drastic turns now and again.
Yeah, like it happens.
Time that you're in. Usually, I say when people do that, it's like you generally have those anyway.
But just a lot of shit, I guess, happened. I don't know the full story from the neighbor, but I feel bad for her. Because the dude she talked to, that was the best friend of the guy she was interested in, tried saying that she should thank him for talking to her about it the way he did, but there was nothing to thank him for.
Fair, I think.
I don't know.
I haven't also really been paying much attention to like what's actually going on with the person that got shot. I don't know jack diddly shit. I just know there was stuff being talked about jokes about the fucking bullets, and I guess them being engraved with something.
Yeah, those aren't jokes.
Yeah, those aren't jokes.
Okay, well, see, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the bullets were genuinely engraved. One of which said, and I'm gonna make myself ill saying it, but one of them was engraved with "Notice his bulge, whoa. Yeah,
whatever.
Notice bulge, whoa, what's this? I genuinely started gipping live on air when we heard that.
Yeah,
because It's the fact that that was the shell from the bullet that was actually fired as well. It's just, bleh. The disrespect to do that to a man is just wrong.
Then you had fascists catch this, then up arrow, right arrow, and 3 downward arrows. We haven't got to the fourth bullet yet.
I have confirmed in the background that is the drop command for the 500 kilogram bomb in Helldivers.
Yeah, that's what I
But,
told you. So did you that information.
But when you guys aren't live, I'll tell you about mine and Soda's massage. If you guys are still up.
I probably will be, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Also, Echo, just let me know when you want to play Fortnite.
All right.
Neat. So, bullet
Anyway.
4.
Yeah, bullet 4. Here we go.
A second unfired casing read, "Oh, Bella Chow, Bella Chow, Bella Chow, Chow Chow."
Oh, get the fuck out of here!
Okay, that's right. The second bullet was, hey, fascist, catch this, followed by the command for dropping the bomb. Fair enough.
Yeah.
And no, I know, I understand what that means in English. And
What does it mean in English?
Goodbye, my dear. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, my dear. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. I mean, more actually translates to goodbye, darling, but close enough. It does. If you know the rest of the lyrics to that song, that's even worse because that song is about a man saying goodbye to his darling love in case he dies in the upcoming revolution.
So, getting to the last bullet now.
Oh boy.
Casing read, "If you read this, you are gay. LMAO." Before we go any further.
Okay, that one's funny.
That's the trouble.
Okay, that one's just out to fuck with people. that's out of line. That's still fucked, but that one was actually kind of funny though.
It's out of line.
This was point though. This was my point. It's definitely a 30 out of 6 because that's the only bullet big enough, there's enough space on the casing to write the shit on it.
Oh no, I could engrave the entire fucking lyric set of Bella Ciao onto a fucking a 308. That's doable. It'd be hard to read it, but it'd fucking go. It'd fit.
So, Rich, this is quite consistent with not only what we heard from the press conference earlier today, but it is consistent with video footage that is circulated on social media. What is standing out to you about this so far?
Well, I've seen this video footage, as you say, it's been making the rounds, and he walks with a stiff gait, presumably because he has a rifle down his pants. He gets on top of the building, he takes the rifle out of his pants, and now he's able to walk more freely, and he crouches down and fires. And there are these casings. I'm not well-versed enough to know what exactly those casings mean, what they're references to. I see that I've seen reports that they might have some connection to video games, but I don't know. But obviously they're of interest to the investigators. They have a lot of footage. And, we live in a world where if you're out walking around, you're on a campus, you're in a neighborhood, you're on film somewhere, you're on video somewhere, you can't go anywhere. And they've pieced all of that together to show this suspect getting on top of the building and apparently firing a rifle.
And the fact that so much of this is documented, how many times do we cover cases where there is no surveillance footage, let alone of the attack? We all saw the shooting. I mean, we all saw it, unfortunately. But to apparently track the shooter's movements, they talked about it in a press conference yesterday, but to actually have it detailed, that is, and we know that the footage was, we know that the image of this person of interest, this suspect, was released yesterday. That is very important for prosecutors.
Yeah. Well, and so listen, this is a very high profile, very horrible crime. Door to get any possible video they can. There the day of, the day after, going around the neighborhood, pulling together whatever video glimpses they could that might shed some
I keep
light
dropping
on
a pen.
and it paid off. They got pictures,
I'm sorry.
They got video.
And they also they say investigators also discovered a shoe impression on a minority where suspect climbed down palm prints. I believe that has been sent out for testing as well. One of the things you have to wonder is whether or not the university, you are a civil trial attorney, whether the university faces any liability here, lax in security.
Not really.
Though, right? So on the rooftop.
is going to be heavily scrutinized to determine if anybody else is responsible, anybody else is involved.
Not only a potential wrongful death or negligence lawsuit filed potentially by Charlie Kirk's family, but people around there who had to witness this very traumatic event. This is when we always talk about infliction of emotional distress. I want to move on to that, though. I want to go back to this. So it says, on the evening of September 11th, 2025, a family member of Tyler Robinson reached out to a family friend who contacted the Washington County Sheriff's Office with information that Robinson had confessed to them or implied that he had committed the incident. This information was relayed to the Utah County Sheriff's Office and scene investigators at UVU. Again, very consistent with what we heard from the press conference today. This information was also conveyed to the FBI. Investigators reviewed additional video footage from UVU surveillance and identified Robinson arriving on UVU campus in a gray Dodge Challenger at approximately 8:29.
Oh God, he drives a Challenger. Oh no!
In a plain maroon shirt, light-colored shorts, a black
Yeah, he
hat
looks
with
like he
white
drives a
logo, and
Challenger.
light-colored shoes. When encountered in person by investigators in Washington County at
Fair
September
enough.
12th, early morning hours, Robinson was observed in consistent clothing with the surveillance images. The family member referenced a recent incident in which Robinson came to dinner prior to September 10th, 2025, and in conversation with another family member, Robinson mentioned Charlie Kirk was coming to UVU. They talked about why they didn't like him and the viewpoints he had. The family member also stated Kirk was full of hate and spreading hate. The family member also confirmed Robinson had a gray Dodge Challenger. Investigators identified an individual as the roommate of Robinson. Investigators interviewed the roommate, who stated that his roommate, referring to Robinson, made a joke on Discord. Investigators asked if he would show them the messages on Discord. He opened it and showed several messages to investigators and allowed investigators to take photos of the screen as each message was shown by Robinson's roommate. These photos consisted of various messages, including content of messages between the phone contact named Tyler with an emoji icon, Robinson's roommate's device. The content of these messages, I'm changing here, the content of these messages included messages affiliated with the contact. Tyler stating a need to retrieve a rifle from a drop point, leaving the rifle in a bush, messages related to visually watching the area where a rifle was left, and a message referring to having left the rifle wrapped in a towel. The messages also refer to engraving bullets and a mention of a scope and the rifle being unique. Messages from the contact Tyler also mention that he had changed outfits. Based on the evidence detailed in this statement, I believe there is probable cause that Tyler Robinson committed the crimes of aggravated murder by shooting Charlie Kirk in a circumstance that put many around him at grave risk of death.
Right. So
that sounds like a. I don't know if there's going to be a very good court defense against. It sounds like dead to rights kind of.
You're not wrong. They do bit like that. That was very confession-y.
Yeah.
Just that though, right? You got to fix what he's saying in the messages, right? That was more like picking up a gun for a drop. It sounds like this is more of a coordinated effort rather than a standalone. So,
yeah, that's what I was. That's what I was saying at the start. Like shit seemed way too coordinated for just one person. Because, like I said, when the shot first rang out, like they arrested somebody like at the scene who, like, it was an older dude who was yelling like, "I did it! I shot him! I'll do it again!" They took him in for questioning. Suddenly, oh, I didn't do it. Like that's not a coincidence.
No,
I know you'd be surprised, honestly.
Yeah, some people do some. But I'm about saying you got the rifle from a drop gun, a drop rifle, and you had to leave it there for reasons. This smacks to me more of if he's doing this as a false flag, trying to throw things off his trail, right? Then he's put more thought into this, and he probably would get death penalty for this.
Yeah.
From what he's reading, he hasn't, it sounds like someone radicalized him to basically commit murder. In a way,
it's possible.
I wouldn't be surprised, yeah.
Now, talk to myself for a second.
How do I get there?
Hey, sorry?
Talk to myself for a second. I'll go for a pee.
Okay. You go for a pee. Let's have a look. So, Zach, how's your day been?
It's been all right. Work was a bit of a doozy, but
Yeah, it usually is, isn't it, to be fair?
No, work is normally fairly calm for me.
Yeah, I mean, fair. Fucking alright for some, I guess, eh? Can't fucking.
Although today we got it a batch of parts that we had to do a job on.
A batch of parsley?
No, parts.
A batch of parts. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, we got a batch of parts that like whoever shipped it to, like, apparently. So the shipping company, I've told, very inconsistent with it when it ships it to work on.
Yeah.
They shipped these parts today. They were supposed to be shipped 2 weeks ago. They need
Yeah.
these parts done today, and to be shipped back like they need it was shipped for it like got there first thing in the morning, right? And I got in about like 10. I got in about 10:15, right?
Yeah.
Because I decided to go in a bit early today, so I'd have time to go home, shower, do everything I need to do before the podcast starts, right?
Right. Yeah.
So I get in. We need these parts done by closing time, which is 5. We have about 8 pallets worth of parts that we need to do. Yeah.
Yeah, that's ambitious getting that done by fucking 5.
I mean, when I left at 2, we had done half.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I don't think they got the rest done in time.
I don't think either.
No, I think your boss is being a bit fucking ambitious there.
No, it's not our boss that wants it. It's the shipping company shipping these parts to us, and we put them together, and then we ship them back so they can be put into cars.
Yeah, they're still being a bit ambitious with that time frame.
They are. It's because these parts were supposed to be shipped 2 weeks ago to us.
Like, damn.
But apparently something happened to cause these to not be shipped.
Like, I mean, I suppose that's just kind of the company's own fucking fault then, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, they can't be mad if that shit's late when they were late shipping it out in the first place.
Exactly.
You know, like, frankly, fuck them.
Actually, hold on. I do have your opinion. So why don't, like, I personally think that the the left is just given the right a martyr, and like what is your opinion on that with this whole thing?
So, this, assuming the shooter is left wing, yes, you're absolutely right. They have. However,
even if the shooter turns out to be right, I feel like they're just still going to be a martyr.
Either way, Charlie Kirk has been made into a martyr. It's just who we're blaming the martyrizing on. You know, like, there's would the experience it requires to land that shot that fucking cleanly, I do not believe a left wing supporter would have landed that shot.
That's fair
like,
enough. They seem to think all guns are the devil.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm fairly left wing, like with a lot of my views, but like I'm an exception to the rule.
I was gonna tap something onto that, but I don't think I can like on air without getting.
Yeah, I wouldn't then. I wouldn't then.
Tap it into your DMs.
You know, like I'm fairly left wing, and like I probably could have hit a similar shot, but I'm very much an exception to the rule because I'm a left winger who agrees that guns are good.
Yeah, that's the bet I was gonna. I popped it in your DMs. I'm not gonna say that.
I mean, fair enough. Fuck it. I guess I'll quickly fucking check it then. Fucking giggle cunts. Like, shut up. No. You know, literally fucking fuck off. Get that out of my fucking inbox right fucking now.
Sorry, I have no idea what he sent you. So,
right, if you're gonna fucking say shit to me, at least make sure it's fucking accurate. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Never grace my presence with that fuckery again. Do I make fun of your fucking country's history? At least have the common fucking decency to learn a bit about it first, yeah?
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, man. Fucking miss me with that gay shit.
I have no context to this one.
I don't fucking get into context either till we're all fucking air.
Okay.
That will get us fucking booted. Fuck out of here with that shit, Dan. Fucking...
Fair enough. But going for a cut on the conversation, yeah, I do agree that this is going to be one of those things. Is the right definitely going to use it as ammunition, especially the far right. They're already starting to. I've had
They already have. They already have. Like there have been several calls, like call to arms, like which is worrying.
I mean, yes,
to say the least.
Let me just frame it so far. This year, you've had 3 major shootings, right? Sorry, by 4 technically over the year and a half. You had the Trump attempt assassination done by a supposed leftist. You've had the church shooting, where a lot of kids got shot, supposedly done by a trans person and extreme leftist.
Yep.
And yeah, so
from what I heard on that, like they had, I read a little bit more, and I could be wrong here, but like apparently they had detransitioned, like they had turned right wing, I think.
Possibly.
Like that's something I read. Like that was one article I read on that, so I could be wrong. So like, forgive me, like if that's not accurate, but that's something I had read.
Either way, for the sake of conversation, right? So a transgender person, just for the sake of the point, right? Just
yeah.
And now you've got another one targeting another. Although family's right wing, MAGA right wing, the crowd itself was supposedly more left leaning, and you've had another heavy hit on an actual attempt assassination attempt on a political pundit. Live on video and camera.
yeah. Again, I severely doubt the shooter is left wing. Just I don't know.
I am sorry for popping that in your DM.
It's fine. It's if you'd at least gotten the party in question correct with that, I might have excused it a little bit. But fucking,
I was referencing one incident with that, and like I was.
Yeah, but like gamer, like if you're gonna say it about any fucking political party, it's the right. Let's be fucking fair now. They've done more of them. Now, there's only one fucking political group that specializes in that activity, and it sure as shit isn't the left.
So can you put a bit more on?
Yeah.
Discharge of a firearm and obstruction of justice for moving and hiding the rifle believed to have been used in the shooting. Okay, first thing I want to go through here, Rich, now you see why he's being charged with aggravated murder. There's an enhancement statute that's listed. They're basically saying that the reason that you can get this as, I believe, a capital offense, right, the highest offense in Utah, would be this was amounted to a danger to others in that crowd, even though there was only one shot fired at Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, I think that is why that's in there, and also it goes to the issue of bail. There might be other ways to enhance this in terms of the capital nature.
Oh no,
of the
capital.
crime. I might have to look at the particular statute at
It's
issue.
a political assassination, so yes,
to have
capital.
been politically motivated might be pertinent as well. But yes, firing essentially into a crowded event, very dangerous, and,
One of the things
probably gets you enhanced.
And one of the things I talked about with Ellie yesterday was the idea of maybe potentially a terrorism charge. What was the purpose of this? Was it to silence other people? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I said political. If the facts are that the purpose of this was because of what Charlie Kirk had to say, and an effort to silence people of that same viewpoint, then it could be viewed as a form of terrorism.
And this is similar to Mangione. One of the things, the way prosecutors have tried to enhance that charge is, even though he's accused of just shooting and killing Brian Thompson, it was an inherently dangerous activity that presented a risk to others. There was the nearby bystander. This was in the middle of a public street. So this is what
it was fucking free. Luigi Mangione was fucking 8 inches from his target. There was no threat to anyone other than the target. Shut up.
I hate to say this, right, but they're very active, like the way the shot hacked for very active snipering itself. So it's lesser risk to the target using a rifle, because that means you only find one shot at the end of one target.
And even that, like sure, right? You missed a shot, you hit, right? I'm not talking about the sniper. I'm talking about Luigi Mangione, right?
Oh, him, yeah.
Luigi Mangione had no business getting hit with fucking endangering the public charges. The motherfucker was a blind squirrel was landing that fucking shot on that healthcare CEO, right? There was no way to not fucking hit that shot. He was 3 feet in front of him. Fucking losers.
There's another video. I don't get much more out of this one. Now to finish off the papers. There's another video here by the Clone Credit Work. An hour ago about 9 shocking details about Kirk's alleged assassin.
Oh, I don't like that they keep having to say fucking alleged.
Yeah.
I don't know why they have to keep saying alleged, but like, come on. He fucking did it.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, so let's say, this was like 2 hours ago. It's put out. Straight A student, high school, received scholarship, attended Utah State 2001. Now go to Utah Robinson.
We got him.
A suspect in custody in the murder of conservative activist Charlie Kirk. 22-year-old Tyler Robinson will face
Are we
the
on a different
possibility
video
of
now?
the death penalty.
Yes, we are.
Convicted in the assassination.
The suspect was apprehended in a historic time period.
I look at everything we know about Robinson, how he was caught, and
So yes, so they are going to go for death penalty then.
I would, yeah.
I'm not, yeah,
why
I was about to
he
say,
would
I
have
don't
done
blame him.
this.
It's been a feds on charge in this.
Welcome to Crime Fix. I'm Anjanette Levy. The man who murdered Charlie Kirk in cold blood
it's a white
is
woman.
22-year-old Tyler Robinson. That's according to the governor of Utah and the FBI. Utah's governor says Robinson was taken into custody at 10 p.m. Mountain Time. That's midnight Eastern Time in Utah. Robinson's arrest
Oh,
comes
God,
after
Nancy, real
2
quick.
men were detained.
What is that in your fucking search bar? It's been bothering me.
What?
Oh, in the YouTube search bar.
Yeah, in the YouTube search bar. What is that?
Oh, that's the search from Wednesday.
What were we searching Wednesday?
Don't worry about it.
The Japanese wrestling.
Right. Yeah.
That was English translation for the Japanese wrestling.
Okay.
Questioned
Sorry,
and
it was-
released
it's been bothering
in the
me.
hours after the shooting. Robinson faces 3 state charges: aggravated murder, felony discharge of a firearm
I've
causing
noticed the police have put him in bulletproof vests.
They have, yes.
Yeah.
serious bodily injury and obstruction of
smart.
justice in a capital or first-degree felony conduct. An affidavit contains a lot of details that the governor went through in a press conference. More on that in just a second. Robinson was apprehended after a 33-hour manhunt. President Trump actually announced that the suspect was in custody on Fox News Friday morning, saying someone very close to him turned him in. And we now know that Tyler Robinson's family was instrumental in getting himself to turn himself in. President Trump said a minister was also involved in talking with the family.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We got him. On the evening of
I-
September 11th.
Listen.
Yeah,
right?
I get that. I get that phrasing.
Yeah.
So I hate it for a weird reason. All I'm fucking saying, right? The last time a government speaker fucking said that, it was to end the war.
Yeah.
It's now being said during a very pivotal moment that could spark a war.
Yeah. I was going to say,
I
last
don't
time we-
like that
last-
connotation.
The last time I heard that said was when we got I almost said Obama. Osama.
Osama.
Yeah, but it was said by Obama.
Was it Obama that said? I thought it was
Yeah,
Erdogan.
it was-
No,
no,
Obama
it wasn't.
said
No, it wasn't Obama.
It was.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It was fucking.
I'm sure it was Bush, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was about to say it was. I almost said
Oh.
Ronald Reagan.
I think it was Bush that said, "Ladies and gentlemen, we." No, I'm
Yeah,
checking.
it was.
I'm
No,
It
Obama.
was.
Bush
It
was
was
already out
not
of
Obama.
Bush was out of office by that point.
I was seeing the clip. It's a white dude that's saying it.
Oh, it was Paul Bremer.
Oh, we're all retarded.
Hang on, I'm actually pulling up the clip itself. That's what. It's fucking. It's Paul Bremer, but he looks like fucking Bush. That's what it is. He looks a lot like President Bush, unironically.
We were all wrong.
They pushed out the White House by the time Osama was shot.
No, because we got Osama in 13, was it?
I think it was maybe 14, something like that.
I almost said 07, but then I was like, that doesn't right.
It was towards the end of Obama. It was towards the end of Obama's First term.
You know what, fucking let me Google it. Let me rather than us just fucking arguing, right? Fucking when did we get Osama bin Laden? Fucking googly. 2011.
I was 2 years off.
May 2nd, 2011 is when SEAL Team 6 took the absolute fuck out of Osama bin Laden.
Yeah.
I think they got his son too, didn't they? Killed his son.
So, who was the US president
It was Obama.
in 2011? Yes, it was Barack Obama.
Because Trump won the 2016 presidential and then lost the 2020.
Yep.
And Obama used the fact that he shot Obama as his political speech to get reelected.
Yes, it didn't fucking work.
A family member of Tyler Robinson reached out to a family friend who contacted the Washington County Sheriff's Office with information that Robinson had confessed to them or implied that he had committed the incident. This information was relayed to the Utah County Sheriff's Office and scene investigators at Utah Valley University. This information was...
One of two ways if it's going to trial. I guarantee it's going to be televised, this one.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And it's really going to go two ways with this. Either you're going to try and keep him his gob shut as much as possible, or they want to speak as much as possible and try and use it as a political soapbox to try and use political pressure as the reason why he made the shot.
Both are possible. I mean, there's also the third option, which is the Lee Harvey Oswald approach of the FBI is going to hire a second assassin to shoot him dead.
Yeah.
That way he doesn't reveal that the FBI absolutely hired his ass. But, like, you know, it's not him.
Probably, I don't think he's going to make a trial. It's going to be a trial. And that, I think the data risks not having a trial with this one.
Yeah.
Not given the political climate
I don't
at the
know.
moment. I do.
I don't know, you'd be surprised. Like, let's be fair, the feds have done dumber shit before. Look at Waco.
I mean, yeah, I know Waco.
Fair enough, yeah.
But
like, let's be fair, the feds have made stupider fucking decisions.
It was ATF, then yes, I would definitely say so.
No, let's be fair, the ATF haven't got the balls to organize an assassination of that scale.
Yeah, true. The ATF struggles to organize their coffee pots.
Exactly. The ATF can barely do their own job, never mind extracurricular activities.
They do a job?
I was about to say, they do a job?
Yeah, fair point, actually. You're right.
I thought they just shot dogs.
And squirrels.
I've pretty sure people sat in the office all day and just like whack themselves off.
You're not fucking wrong, and that's what's upsetting about it.
They sit there and watch porn on the taxpayer.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's all the time.
Again, you're out of line, but none of you were wrong.
You look at all the allegations like government overspending on like people like watching porn during government working hours. It comes from the ATF.
Oh, most of it was the ATF, yeah, absolutely.
And then it's just like, then they go home to give their wife the...
They're not married, don't drug like yourself, they're alcoholics.
Yeah. No one could love someone that fucking worthless as a human being.
Because, no, in the ATF, if you go into cover, you're allowed to do drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the few law enforcement agencies where that's the case.
Yeah.
All their field late get a cocaine.
I mean, it would explain a lot.
In order to maintain the cover, they're allowed to do drugs and commit minor crimes, and up to, including murder, if murder is needed to get to the higher tiers of the crime organization. Because ATF have no oversight.
Correct.
Sounds about right,
like the DEA.
Or McVie-Sogg back in the Cold War.
Also conveyed to the FBI.
Yeah, but McVie-Sogg was actually cool.
The Viet Cong would disagree.
Yeah, well, the Viet Cong can shove it.
You're just mad because the Viet Cong won.
At approximately 8:29 a.m. on September 10th, in which he is observed on video in a plain maroon t-shirt, light-colored shorts, a black hat with a white logo, and light-colored shoes.
Why is it coming in
Law
through one
enforcement says
tongue
Tyler
and one ear
Robinson
than the other?
is the
I didn't
man
like
in
that.
these surveillance
worry
images
about
wearing
it.
the black Land of the Free, Home of the Brave t-shirt, jeans, and Converse tennis shoes. He's carrying a black backpack. Thursday night, officials released video of Robinson jumping off of the roof of a building at Utah Valley University after they said he shot Charlie Kirk. But he wasn't a student there. Robinson actually attended Utah State University in Logan, Utah back in 2021. A spokesperson told me he was there for the fall semester and studied pre-engineering, but he didn't return to campus in early 2022. He had a scholarship, according to a video that his mother had shared.
Congratulations.
So you're the
You have been
dropout.
selected to receive the Resident Presidential Scholarship from Utah State University. The value of this scholarship is approximately $32,000. This scholarship is available for 4 years or 8 semesters.
Robinson was actually currently attending a technical college in the electrical apprenticeship program. Governor Cox says that Robinson arrived on UVU's campus at 8:29 a.m. on September 10th, driving a gray Dodge Challenger, wearing a plain maroon t-shirt, light-colored shorts, a black hat with a white logo, and light-colored
Yeah, he's wearing
shoes.
black t-shirts. and
Thursday
jeans there.
evening was actually a pretty critical time period in the search for the shooter. Here's Utah Governor Spencer Cox.
When encountered in person by investigators in Washington County on September 12th, in the early morning hours, Robinson was observed in consistent clothing with those surveillance images. Investigators interviewed a family member of Robinson who stated that Robinson had become more political in recent years. The family member referenced a recent incident in which Robinson came to dinner prior to September 10th, and in the conversation with another family member, Robinson mentioned Charlie Kirk was coming to UVU. They talked about why they didn't like him and the viewpoints that he had. The family member also stated Kirk was full of hate and spreading hate. The family member also confirmed Robinson had a gray Dodge Challenger. Investigators identified an individual as the roommate of Robinson. Investigators interviewed that roommate and allowed investigators to take photos of the screen as each message was shown by Robinson's roommate.
So he went to university, got radicalized by his
These photos
roommate.
consisted of various messages, including content of messages between the phone.
That's what we're hearing so far.
It sounds like it. Maybe not necessarily radicalized by the roommate, but definitely put on the path of having the opinions he had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So his family was covered when he went to university, and his roommate basically would, like, hold him towards the left side of the horse.
Yeah. Seems like it.
Yeah.
Contact named Tyler with an emoji icon and Robinson's roommate's device. The content of these messages included messages affiliated with the contact Tyler, stating a need to retrieve a rifle from a drop point, leaving the rifle in a bush, messages related to visually watching the area where a rifle was left, and a message referring to having left the rifle wrapped in a towel. The messages also refer to engraving bullets and a mention of a scope and the rifle being unique.
As a breaking news reporter, I live a really active
Shut the
lifestyle.
fuck
Whether
up.
I'm running in and out of
Yeah,
the
I don't
courthouse
give
or
a fuck,
chasing
love.
down interviews,
Yeah,
it's
I
really
don't
important
care.
that I find a way to be comfortable while also looking.
Proselytes.
What was engraved on the bullets and shell casings?
So the area north of Campus Drive Road where the suspect crossed over, you saw some of that in the video that we released last night, consists of a grassy area with trees on the edge of the UVU campus. Investigators discovered a bolt-action rifle wrapped in a dark color.
4 out of 36, which is incredibly high. His mom's a social worker, and she wrote on
I went to school, day 2 was a...
Day 2, this man, child of mine, I'm guessing a pay share sort of rough on since his senior year. We met with his guidance counselor and started talking colleges. This was genius. He'll pick a Utah college and stay close to his mama. He killed the ACT and has a 4.0, so his options are endless.
So you had A plus then?
Pretty much.
Facebook about that. This boy is a genius, and I'm hoping he'll pick a Utah college and stay close to his mama. He killed the ACT and has a 4.0, so his options are endless. Neighbors told USA Today that the family attends the Church of Latter-day Saints. Tyler
Okay, that's been
Robinson
done.
doesn't
Yeah, there
have
we
a
go.
criminal record, and his voter
Nah.
profile shows he was inactive, so he hadn't voted in recent elections. Utah Valley University was the first stop of 10 college campuses on Charlie Kirk's national The American Comeback Tour. Thousands of students gathered to listen to Kirk debate students as he sat under a tent marked "Prove Me Wrong." And this was part of what Charlie Kirk did. He went to campuses and debated students. He told those who didn't agree with him to come up to the mic and talk. I spoke with Chad Ayers, a former SWAT team member and founder of Proactive Response Group, before the arrest, and we talked about how hard this has hit those who protect high-profile individuals, how the investigation was unfolding rapidly, and what he expected to happen when an arrest was made. I want to bring in Chad Ayers. He is the founder of Proactive Response Group. They specialize in active shooter responses and training and things of that nature. So, Chad, your thoughts, first of all, on the FBI. You know, we've seen at least 3.
Yeah, I couldn't care less if I tried.
Yeah. That has nothing to do with what I'm interested in. I want to go about this kid's background.
As a form of terrorism.
And to be honest, then
I don't think we're gonna get it at this point, not yet.
So I think it's still early days to get like in-depth background on the shooter. Because I didn't even know until we came live that they'd caught the shooter already.
I didn't actually. I don't think. Well, I knew that they had caught him. It was a interim. That they had caught him.
No, all I know is that like before we came live, the last I'd heard was that like images had been put out yesterday of like a person of interest. I didn't know that. I mean, granted, I've been asleep pretty much all day, so I wouldn't have known anyway. But as until we went live, I had no clue they like found said suspect.
And that's what we're going to get out of this one so far. To be honest. I mean, any final thoughts on this whole thing?
It's fucked. Don't do assassinations. I don't care how much you disagree with someone politically. There's no reason to kill a bitch.
Yeah.
Yes, basically, it's you just want to talk to them and disagree.
Yes.
I've always said words are not violence. I don't care how much people think it is.
Yeah.
You know, it's words. Live with it.
Yeah.
Well, we're approaching the 3-hour-and-a-half mark. Whether we should end it here for now.
Yeah, I think it's a good point to end it on.
Yeah. I've got nothing else for this evening. To be honest.
Yeah, no, neither do I really.
Anyway, so yeah, that's going to be the end of the show tonight. Our next show will be Sunday. Your time for D&D. Will our party eventually finish off the goblins at Cragmore?
Yes, and do remember that Sunday will be Mr. Vegas's last show for an entire week because Mr. Vegas is going on a business trip.
Yes.
Where are you going again?
I'm going back. I'm going back to Scotland. I'm going home. I'm going to go and do some business back home for a week, and then I will be returning the following Monday.
He's got to go make sure his criminal enterprise is still up and running.
No, he's going to do a radio dressed as a Catboy Noble. And that's my live stream.
And all jokes aside, I'm actually going to go and dog sit for my mother.
Okay.
For the week, just because my mother's got like a bunch of like 12 and 24-hour shifts, like fucking back to back, and it's like no one else can dog sit, so it's like I've been asked to go and look after the dog for the week. So I'm leaving Monday morning, and I will return the following Monday, probably in the late afternoon. And yes, it's going to be a laugh. Yes, because I'm going to be able to get a bunch of shit done that I've been meaning to go back to Fife to go get done in the last couple of months. Fucking a couple of folk I was supposed to check up on that I can go and have a proper checkup on rather than just talking to them over text.
Yes, and dig some sticks about your shit pile you call the closet.
Yes. So yeah, it'll be a fun time. It'll be a good holiday for me. Even though it's a work holiday, it'll still be a good holiday.
Anyway, so good night and good luck.
Have a good one, y'all.